And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Clouds are rolling in over here in Central Texas, or South Central Texas, I guess. South Central. We got rain. Hopefully we have rain. Well, the flooding that just came through, and I don't know if any of my viewers are in that area. It's not far from me at all. It's like a couple hours away. I hope you guys are all doing well, and condolences to the family and everything else. Those that don't know, there was really bad flooding down here in Central Texas, in the Hill Country, outside of San Antonio, outside of Austin, like San Austin now. And yeah, it was pretty serious. So I hope everyone's doing well, and all those things. And that place is a huge spot in my heart because we're always out there. We used to be out there on the bikes, riding out there every weekend, multiple times a week. So huge part of my life. So I really hope everyone's doing well. So let's see here. Is it there we go. There we go. Everything's fired up. Good. So I can't hear. Let me fix my audio. Let's get your audio right first. Today we got a phone. We're gonna be talking about the Mavercade. Shout out to the Mavercade team. There's my alarm. The Mavercade Keebfighter S3. Played with this week in a tournament. That was really fun. Played on Friday night with some of the guys, and that was really fun. Really good time going in. VF5, I need to learn some combos with Sean, and it's getting closer to Evo. I need to start learning how to play, really how to play Street Fighter 6. Like, I need to hone in, because I'm liking Ryu. Ryu's kind of fun, but I need to start locking in. Am I going to be a Ken or Ryu player? Because there's not much time left to figure this out. So I got to kind of get this going like ASAP. Let's see here. Just letting the algorithm do what it does real quick here. And let me grab, where did I put it? Let me grab some. Yeah, so I'm excited to see, what the competition's going to look like. I've never been to an Evo before, so I'm really curious how this plays out. And right now, things are looking like I should be going, so I'm not going to jinx it, but hopefully I'm excited to get out there. I mean, Vegas is Vegas, right? So Vegas is kind of whatever. And it's going to be August, I know it's going to be scorching hot in Vegas, but yeah, man. Let me get my lighting and everything else set up here, too. Everything is in disarray. And I'll pull up here what we're talking about today. There's the Mavercade. Right there. Okay, let me share my screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at. This is the pad we were talking about today, so I'm excited to talk about this one. There we go. So with this pad, I'm really liking it, and I'm going to share my screen in a second. I really like how it feels real dense. And let me pull it. Okay. Can I see here? There we go. Okay, first take the stands off. Okay, let's get this. Let's get everything out the way. So much stuff in the way. We're definitely talking about these plugs pretty soon too. First of all, let's set the mood. What am I doing here? What kind of host am I? There you go. There we go. Junior 565, happy Sunday, Junior 565. Hope you're having a good weekend. Shout out to you and the fam. Let's see here. So that here we have the Mavercade Keebfighter S3. All right. I am not organized right now. Let's get everything in place here. I'm still in summer vibes right now. I think everyone's kind of on vacation too. Summer vibes. So this pad here is all small buttons across the body, and they're the 23s, right? So these are your 20s, these are 23s, and you have an acrylic top, so you can change your artwork and all those different things. And when you get it, it first looks like this. And I'll show you guys a picture here what this looks like. So this is from the website. You can see, new tab. See that better? There we go. Zoom in. So it comes something like this. The keycaps, you can kind of pick if you want the black, the clear. You decide your keycaps, but it looks just like this, right? But yeah, the split layout, extra large screen in the middle, and all your boot sill and reset button are actually here. I should have mentioned that in the video too. They're actually under the screen right there. The two white buttons above the screen, those are your boot sill and reset. So you will take the lid off to, you know, go through all that, but it's pretty rare to do that. But if you did, that's how you would do it. So when you're looking at this pad, I can't see my own view. Let's turn you a little bit that way. There you go. So again, with this pad, right, it comes with the foam padding pre-installed, like EVA foam, really nice. Has the logo here on the bottom. Mavercade Keebfighter pre-installed, and it's really grippy on your lap or your desk, so that's really nice. You have your nylon buttons on the top, so they come with the switches you decide. And where's my switches? Because when you order this, what's nice is you get to pick how you want it to come, and that's really cool. So you have your, I don't have any reds on me, but you have reds. You have, I did the silent tan. So these are like the original silents that Kailh came out with, and I'm colorblind. Look tan to me, so I should probably change that. But I think it's the silent tan on the website. But anyway, the silents. And what's nice is, you know, again, it comes fully loaded. So you decide you want it clicky, tactile, silent, you know, stock reds, however you want it to come, it comes just like that. I took those out. Originally, I had the Tikitaka Panda V2s because those were the first short travels that had come out at the top of the year. And because I've had this since January, and I just haven't had, I've been kind of swamped with other things to get it out. So I was like, I need to sit down because I like playing with it. So I'm going to talk about it. And I didn't really like the Tikitaka V2s. After I played with the shadow hunting, and I played with the Kailh Sacred Falcons, that kind of changed my perspective on the Tikitaka Panda V2s. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just, I like them better on a full metal pad. They're a little bit, they're not as, it's not so much they're not as snappy. I think you have to be more intentional. So they're not tactile, but I guess you consider those like the more intentional short travel switches, and they're good about that. So what I did was I took those off and put the white reins, and the white reins feel really nice. I could probably put ghosts on here too. Those would feel nice too. But those are the two that I really liked on this pad, right? So what I also did was I took out these switches here, and I put crystals. Why? I don't know. Just because I took everything off. I was like, okay, what am I going to put in here? I don't use the crystals or reds. So I was like, well, I need to do something with them. So I put the crystals and reds in here, and then I put the wizards. So I have clicky on my home and start. And I think that actually be a good idea for any team that has switches on their their top row. So you can always find the home, you can always find the start, because you can hear it, right? And I'm just gonna hear that. So here's the regular buttons. They sound like buttons, and then my home is there and my start is there, so I can always find them. It's super convenient. When you go around the pad, again, acrylic, just the basic Phillips screws. That's kind of nice too, where when you want to change your artwork, you just unscrew the Phillips and put them back in. It's super easy to do. And what I kind of like, there's these holes up top on both sides, and it comes with this like Velcro strap. So you put your cord in, because you know all my pads I have cable managers. Well, it's built in, so you just wrap this around here. And I keep saying it, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to, maybe I'll put two of these, like put 1, 2, and 1, 2. Use 4 of them, wrap them decently, and then put like a hook or something on these things, and then you just carry it around like this on your hip. Put a strap on it and carry it on your hip, because when you're holding this, what's nice is it's really dense. So you can see right there. Where's it at? Right there. There's a metal plate right there, that black part. And it's really not that big, but it has a lot of weight. And then you have, you know, your acrylic, you have your board, and then more acrylic. These are all sealed together. And then you have your artwork top. So when you're holding, like I said, it feels really dense, but like not heavy. It just feels dense. It feels like, here's a MacBook Air 15-inch. Oh, it's about the same weight. Yeah, it feels something like that. But it's good because when you're sitting with it, it's not sliding away from you. It just feels grounded. Zun, what's going on, Zun? Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Definitely going to play some Street Fighter now. I think about VF5 and Street Fighter today, probably. I want to play Tekken. I might scratch Tekken, play VF5, Street Fighter, now that I see Zuck there. But yeah, so when you're going over this pad, again, there's nothing on your sides, right? So this side is blank. There's nothing on the bottom, nothing on your right-hand sides. Everything's on the top. And You have your power port, your pass-through port, and you have these two switches here. And one of these switches, there's just like the dual pad. So you look at a dual pad A16. Let me grab one of those. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it's funny, I just noticed this because I shot a dual pad versus video, like, you know, the full dual pad lineup. Why I didn't do this sooner, I don't know, because I do it for the other brands. I just hadn't thought about it because I have all their models. And I saw a post, I think it was in the Hot for 2 Discord. Somebody was like, hey, I saw this controller and it's like a knockoff T. The dual pad is not a knockoff T. The dual pad is actually really nice. It's super dense and really thick, but and it's like a bigger, it's like a slab. It's very dense, right? But the spacing, it's a T, but tighter spacing. It's large keycaps across the whole body, but tighter spacing and the pinky. So people ask about the pinky all the time. I need to start making sure I remind myself that I need to make like a list. Maybe I'll do a video of like the pinky pads that I own to kind of help people figure that out. But anyway, because this has a pinky too. But anyway, this pad here has the switches on the top, and I get comments at least every other month. I'll get a comment. Hey, I have the dual pad A16 and it doesn't work anymore. I don't know. I flashed it 5 times. It happens to me. I'll grab this thing off the shelf, and the way I grab it, I flick the switches by accident, and I'll turn off the home row tournament mode. I'll put it in left stick or right stick, and I'm like, why are my directionals not working? Because I flicked the switch. You know, you'll do something weird, but it's because you flicked the switch. And I'm saying this because on this pad here, if you didn't know it, there's switches right here on the top. They're right there. There's 2 of them. Can you see? There we go. There's 2 of them right there. So one is your tournament switch that disables the home row, and some people don't care, but it's actually valuable because if you're in a tournament, you don't want to hit these by accident. If you're playing up here, you don't want to touch these by accident, which I've never done, but it can happen, right? I have long skinny fingers. If you have fat hands, I guess you can slop your way up here with these buttons, right? But the other one, I'm torn on the other one. The other one turns this button on and off. I don't know if that's needed, but let me think about it. Check the chat. So I had a question. My Hot 42 M Ultra is not lighting up in the middle and lighting up only on the top. Oh no. Okay. The first obvious things. Have you flash nuke? That's the most obvious. Outside of that, what else would you do? You would flash nuke. You would load the latest M Ultra, M Lite, M Ultra firmware. Is there any other switches? The switch, I think there's a light switch on top. I mean, these are all things I know you did. So I'm just thinking out loud, right? But did you flick the switch? The most obvious. What else goes around the M? Where's my M Ultra? I'll grab one and look around it. Let me grab one. Vice, shout out to Vice. Happy Sunday, Vice. Doing good. VF5. Yes, we were playing on Friday, and Shun, the Drunken Boxer. I love Kung Fu characters. So the Drunken Boxer and Lei Fei, those are the 2 I've been looking at. Only thing with VF5, I keep pressing these buttons, block and whatever this is, because of habit with Tekken, right? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Your jab is here when I should be pressing down here. So I should remap those. But anyway, hold on. Okay, so here's the M Ultra. Where's the M Ultra? So what we have in this pad? Take the stands off. And fun fact, if anyone's interested in these stands, I was planning to sell these. I couldn't figure out my pricing model, and I'm just busy with school and everything else. I put the STL on my Discord. So if you end up using it, just shout out to me. That way people know where it came from. It just helps the channel grow on Twitch and YouTube, and all the things. But yeah, they're out there. You will have to size it to your pad and all the blah blah blahs. But as far as the width, the height, the base, it's all there. The rest is pretty easy to figure out. So FYI. And then I put foam padding in the middle so I don't scratch my pads up with the PLA. But back to this. So your lights, so he's saying his lights here aren't turning on, right? I know there's 2 switches here, so obviously you checked those. I know you did. The home row, that's all that. The power port, the boot cell. There's really not much else to check, so I don't know what could be caused that to go out. I've never opened these up. I heard that the M's, when you open them, there's a different type of wiring. I don't know, because my assumption was the PCB from the S, you name it, right, there's a metal slab on the bottom, PCB goes in, and then a slab on top to hold it in place. That was my assumption, but I don't know what the wiring looks like. I've never opened these up before, just because the screws I think are under the feet, and I just don't feel like, I never felt like taking them off. I've never done it. Maybe I'll take apart one. I have another pad I'm thinking about taking apart. Maybe I'll take that one apart so I can see what they look like on the inside. But yeah, it's like I don't know what else it could be. That sucks. I don't know. It's been like that since I got it some months. Oh, you just months ago. Wow. I haven't seen that before. I haven't heard anybody say that before either. So I'm hoping you didn't get a bad one. If everything else is working good, that's good. But the lights is kind of the best part here. The base lights and the top lights. That's not good. Just bought PS5 Pro. Nice. Not sure should I buy standard Ultimate Edition of the game. If you're talking about Tekken, with Tekken, I could have sworn I saw it on sale. If you look up Tekken Collector's Edition, I'm still thinking about the M Ultra. I'm like trying to talk because I'm like that bothers me when when you get a great pad and somebody has a problem with it, because it feels like I don't want them to have a bad opinion on something I know is good. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I have the Matrix, the Matrix, excuse me. Mine is trash. Mine broke already. The pin broke off the bottom. But they manufacture hundreds of these things, thousands of these things. So you may get a bad one, and I got a bad one in that case. And you know. So the M Ultra, I know it's a good pad because I have it, and I have the lights. I have all the offerings. I haven't had any problems with them. So the fact that you're having a problem with your lights, that bothers me. Because I'm like, I don't know what to say to do, and I don't know how to fix that. Oh, that bothers me. Okay, back to what I was gonna say. You asked about the game. So I think if you're talking about Tekken Collector's Edition, something like that. I can't spell. Typing too fast. So if you're into Tekken, this was $200. And this is now on sale with the stand, like all the things you probably don't need, but you get it, right? For $50. So you get all the season 1 characters except for the Heihachi stage, which is nonsense. Yeah. You know what, Zenjugeki? I know it. On the Hot 2 Discord, open a support ticket. I know the one thing they're gonna say is though, if you saw it in the beginning, why don't you say anything sooner? That's any vendor would say that, right? Any customer would say that. But point of being is this: someone else may have had that issue and may have a fix, because that server thing has 33,000 people now. When I joined that last year, I think it was like maybe 1,000 or 3,000. It was not that big. Now it's 30-some thousand. So I warn anyone in that Discord for Hot 42 in particular, any negative comments you see, kind of not so much take it with a grain of salt, but be careful how you read it, because if I went into a server full of game servers, I love my game server mobile controller. If I went into a server for Microsoft, like you name it, you're gonna hear most of the negatives, because people that like something don't say anything. Like I don't talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of don't leave a comment when you like it. You leave a comment when it gets on your nerves, something's broken. So but the point I'm making is someone in there probably has, and I have the Discord link. Give me a second. I can send you that. How do I invite people here? And actually, I need to share the Mavercade Discord too. Invite. No time limit. Expire after. Never. Oh, it's gonna make a new link. Hold. Cancel that. I have it in my Discord. Go down here. Hot 42. Where are you? Boom, Discord. So I'm gonna copy this. Oh crap! I can't post it to myself. Give me a second. I'll get it to you. Give me a second. I will send this stuff here. Let me do this because I want people that need support to be able to find it. And the other one is I want to put the Mavercade Discord in there as well. There we go. Where are you? There it is. And then we'll share the Mavercade information, because this one, boom, go back. Okay, so there's the Hot 42 Discord. And don't post in general, post in support. And somebody will chime in, because there's a lot of townspeople in there that actually talk a lot in there. So it's good, right? And the Mavercade Discord, for those that had the Mavercade and didn't know they had one, or if you're curious, you have questions, all those different things. I mean, obviously don't pester people, just, come in with a good vibe in there. The Mavercade room is actually really good too. And the vendors in there all the time. There we go. And we're still using the Smack Impact 80. This thing's still going strong. Still going strong. So what was I looking at here? Yeah, so if you're looking for this game, there's that. But if you're looking at VF5, I bought it on PC on Steam. And I have it on PS5 too. It was like $20. And I didn't get the anniversary. I should have, but when it was on sale, it was on sale a couple weeks ago. I should have bought the anniversary, and I think I wasn't paying attention. Or I don't know which one I bought, but I feel like there's something missing. Maybe I don't have the upgrade. I don't know what it is. But I have the game. It plays, it plays just fine. So I'll be playing it today. I'm playing on, am I going to play on PC or PS5? I'm not sure yet. I can't hear myself. I'm not even checking my audio levels. What am I doing? I've been talking for 30 minutes without even checking my audio. There we go. Okay, good. Y'all can hear me. Good. Struggle streaming over here. Struggle streaming. I'm sorry, I knocked my mic. What am I doing? Okay, let's turn this down a little bit. So, okay, back to here, right? So, yeah, on the Mavercade, what else? So this switch here. So if you're playing and your home row stops working, you probably hit the button. It's not broken. You probably hit the button by accident. It's not a big deal. And like I said, there's the other switch here that turns this off and on. Is it needed? I don't think so. I don't know what else. I get what it's there for. So if you know you're not going to use it, turn it off. But I don't know. It'd be cool if I could reprogram this to do something else, because I would. What would I use it for, though? I don't even know. I have to think about that. But anyway, the screen, extra large in the middle, really nice, really bright, or, really big and clear. So you can see I turn my input history on. You can see your input history really well. The pinky button here, and the reason I went with this one, there are different styles of this pad. I'll show you here. So here is the Keebfighter S3, right? The other model you're going to see is this one. This is the S4. And at first, I didn't really know what the difference was, because I mean, you're kind of going, not so much in a rush, but you're just kind of looking like, okay, what? Oh, okay, what's different here? But then I start seeing it. There's two large on the bottom, and these are actually extra large. These are 28mm keycaps, right? So two extra large on the bottom. They both have a pinky, but then when you look close, I can't tell if it's a large. That's extra large. You get an extra. I can't talk. An extra large pinky on the S4, and a regular large, or excuse me, a small on the S3. Right. So that's that. The next thing you're gonna notice is the button right next to this button here, right here. So that one's next to the up button. You're like, okay, that's down there now. I see that. But what you're gonna notice on this side is there's 7 buttons here. Whereas this pad is your classic 8. And for me, for like Street Fighter and just those type of games, I wanted the classic 8. So that's why I went with the S3. So when you're looking at this, that's really what you're looking at, why they're different. I mean, you could count more reasons why. Also, the home row is different. Yeah, this one has like is that a function button? I can't tell. It looks like a function button. I wish this one had a function button, because I like the function button exposed. So you can do like your menu and all that stuff. But either way, it's not hurting anything, but that's all there, right? So when you start looking, you're kind of getting an upgraded home row on this pad, on the S4. And what else are we seeing here? And then the kind of bigger button on the left. But if that's not a concern for you, then you're fine with this one here. So yeah, so like I said, I chose the S3, and I'm happy that I did. I get the standard layout, the 2 extra large jump buttons, and the pinkies. That's, it's really cool. And this pad here is there. Yep, that is a function button. I knew it. So function button, pass report, player LEDs. Oh, wow. So this is really upgraded board. So you get the player LEDs. It's on this board here. Okay. And when you're ordering this, like I said, when you come through, you'll decide. You can also get a metal plate. Like, do you want a metal top or clear acrylic? I like the acrylic, so I put my artwork on there. Do you want the classic reds, the silence, the tactile? You figure out it's probably phantoms. Like the silent tactiles are probably phantoms. Then your keycaps. You can do your clear, your black, your white, your nylons. Do you want to print? Like all the things you want to do, you can do it right here on the website. You can get your booters, your adapters, right, all in one place. You don't have to mess around figuring out how to order this from Amazon or this from AliExpress. You just get it all in one swing, and you're good to go. So that's really nice, and it comes with the latest firmware pre-installed. And then obviously they have these other styles. I need to. What are you doing, computer? I'm on Windows. I'm doing Mac things. It has this pad. I've never tried this layout. I need to reach out to them and see about this one. And they have a new pad out. Do I have it up here still? This one, the Keebfighter Warrior. So that's one out there too. Zinjuki, can I flash nuke it, then install the new hot for yes, because mine is 710, but I think the new is yes. Here's what I'll tell you exactly what you're gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to Google, right? And let me check something quick. How long is the delay? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Wait, here we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's about a 20-second delay. So if you ask me something, I don't answer immediately. Keep in mind there's a delay. Okay. So let me go back to what I was doing. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to Google. You're going to search for the wrong box. Search for GP 2040 releases. Right. Don't search for downloads. Because your first thought is, well, I need to download it, right? So you're going to click on downloads. Here's what's going to take you to here. And you're like, what is this? What does this mean? I don't know what any of this stuff is. I don't need to buy a board. I want to make a board, right? It's going to feel backwards in your head. Like to them, they're developers. They know what this means. To anyone else that has no clue how this works, you're going to be completely lost. Like, why did I come here? And you're going to look around like, okay, well, how do I get the firmware, right? Here, type of firmware. And it's just taking you to nothing, right? But when you put in releases, the first option is the release. Come right here, click on 0711, whatever the latest version is, right? So 0711 at the time it's recording. Now scroll down, and the bottom of the page is going to load twice. So give it a second, it'll load again. And here is what you're looking for. Your flash nuke file, just click this, it'll download. Boom. Click that, download that. And it's universal, it works on every pad, right? So get your flash nuke file. Now what you want to do is you're going to search for hot. Do a Command F, Control F, whatever pad you're on. Now here's all the hots. Right? Let me zoom in a little bit so y'all can see that. Here's all the hot files. Now here's what matters to you. Every single hot pad uses the stock. And can y'all see my highlight? Does that show up on screen? It does. Okay, good. Everyone uses that one. Okay. The X series in the modular joystick, Joy-Con mode, it uses this one. Okay. Now here's what you need. If you have an M Lite, you get this one. If you have an M Ultra, you get this one. And then you're done. You just click on M Ultra and you're done. That's the same for the C, the M Ultra, and I think the E also. All those use the M Ultra firmware. And then that's all you got to do. So you're going to, hold start, connect to your computer. Where's the, hold on. Where's my cord at? And I'll show you how to do this real quick. And we'll use the Mavercade just for proof of that point here, right? So I'm gonna hold start. So I'm gonna hold start in this pad. I'm gonna click it here. And you'll see it's in web mode. I can see the version on here. I see all the things, right? So I'm in there. Put this down, you're done with this. Come back to your browser. 192.168.7.1. And if you don't know the address where I just typed in, it's right here on your screen. All the pads the same address. They're same firmware. It's right here on your screen. That website number address, right? Go there. As soon as you're here, what you're going to do is click on reboot and say boot cell. Don't look for the boot cell button, all that blah. The boot cell button does matter for certain situations, but for 9 times out of 10, you don't need to worry about that. Just come here, hit reboot, say boot cell, and then you're going to see it pop up as a USB flash drive, and then you're kind of off to the races. You'll drag the flash nuke onto the new RP1, RP2 flash drive. It's going to do something for a second, and it'll disappear, and it'll come right back in like 5 seconds. Once that's done, click on the flash drive, drag the M Ultra firmware on top, or whatever firmware you're doing. This is Mavercade, right? So whatever you're doing, drag it on there. it's going to do what it does for about 5-10 seconds, and then it'll just disappear. And you look at your screen, the controller will turn back on. So that's how you flash nuke it for anyone that's never done this before. And I hope I didn't go too fast. I hope that makes sense, but that's the gist how you do it. Yeah, no problem, no problems. And so that's how you update. And actually, I gotta turn this back. I just have this in this mode. Let me go to reboot, say controller, and when you finish everything, it'll like bounce back, just like that. And when you look at your screen out the box, it comes with its own standard layout. Can y'all see that? Where's my... Yes, you can. Good. So you have your own standard layout. You see I have both my up buttons set down here, and I turned on the input history. I should reach out and let them know to turn it on by default, because the first one I saw that on was the ASI LVL, and I was like, I like that. I'd never really gone through I've gone through the web config, obviously, but I don't know how I missed that setting. But I'd put this on every one of my pads as input history turned on. Like, it's so convenient to see that. But yeah, so I have my 3 ups technically, right? I don't use this button, or actually R3. So I set this to R3, I set this to L3, and now my 2 ups, you have your home, your start, your touchpad, and your share. I think is what I did. So I don't have a function button. So for me to get to the menus, how did I set that up? What did I do? I did these. When I hold these 3, now I get to the new GP2040 menu system. You can see that there, right? So I can go through here and switch consoles and change all my settings, all those things, when I just set that there. And come down here, exit, and boom, back in business. Let me close some of this stuff out here too. But yeah. Yeah, so let me plug this. What else to say about this pad here? The only thing I noticed that I had an issue with was these 23s. When I put the artwork in, I put it back together. I don't know if I cut my artwork weird or whatever, or maybe how did I put it back together? These buttons here, they were rubbing on this side. So I know I need to line the top. It's me, right? So I didn't line the top exactly the way I wanted it, but because when I got out the box, it played just fine. So I know it's nothing wrong. It was just me. So at the time, it actually did me a favor because I was going with the new design. I wanted red, and they don't sell red 23s or 28s. So putting 20-inch reds on here, or millimeter, excuse me, 20 mm reds was perfect. So I put the reds on, put the black, and then you have to respect the artwork, right? Is that a better view? This one all distorted there. Let's move you over a little bit. Oh, it's shifting. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see, is that a better view? It's the same. We'll stick over here. It's blurry. This one's just as good. But yeah, definitely respect the artwork. Look at that. Shout out to ChatGPT, Dolly 3, and my mind for coming up with it. But yeah, definitely came out really good. Really good. It looks real vivid too. Like the eyes kind of pop out. And the splash screen is this face. So when you turn it on, I see the face coming out. It looks really cool. Yeah. What else am I thinking that I've not covered? The split. The split is wider than most of my controllers. The only thing similar to this is the Tikitaka S15. So the Tikitaka S15 is they're pretty much the same layout. Only difference is there's no pinky on Tikitaka, but the split, no, it's actually a lot wider. This is a lot wider split than Tikitaka. And the split down here, see, it's almost 2 fingers. This is basically 1 finger. So you can see this is comfortable, but this one is a lot more comfortable. And even though the button's close to the edge, you don't feel it. Like, it feels nice and wide and comfortable in your lap, and all the things. Like, I like the design. They did a really good job with how they kind of set this up. And the biggest thing is you can change the artwork. You can't do that on Tikitaka, right? So, and you have a pass report, and you have a screen, like all the things. And I like they made use of this space where, look, we're going to spread this part wide and give you a full large screen, not just the standard. Because most pads have the standard small, right? Well, it's not small, it's just standard. And you look here, it's almost half the size. Oh, the screen is that big. I think it's about that big. So it's actually like a screen turned sideways. And this might be 2 or 3 of these little screens. Wow, I didn't know it was that big. There's some water here. Yeah, so who is this really targeting? If you like the smaller keycaps, standard spacing is not too tight, just standard spacing, the extra large buttons on the bottom, you want to map your up or your up, wherever you want it to be. And you definitely want a pinky, that's this targets. Or on the other hand, if you just want split layout, right, you have that, it targets that audience. I think does a really good job at it. And again, I put the white range just because that's what I was testing at the time. And I like the play. It's nice and it's not silent, but it's quieter. Well, mine came with silence. The silence are definitely silent, but you get the point. You get the point. Kung Fu Soy Sauce. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Wish there were more companies offering wide split layouts. Facts. I hope, because I know dual pad. Where's the Zen at? The Zen. Here's the Zen, and the Zen, we all know dual pad, they have their tighter spacing. So the Zen and a slightly more ergonomic feel. So there's the Zen here with the upgraded switches out the box, all the things, right? And when you look at this, it's shocking that the Zen is slightly wider than this, but given the shape, this is taller by like a hair taller. All those different things, right? But this sits more square or more like rectangle on your lap. So it's not so much more stable, but it is just because this has like a wing shape. So, whatever. But when it comes to the splits, you can see the split here is a lot wider. It's basically, where's my adapter? Oh, come here. I mean, look at this. This thing's basically, remove the metal head, just the adapter. It's pretty much a whole adapter wide. So if you're playing like this now, put your fingers like this, and that's what it's basically going to feel like. And the buttons also, right? Whereas this pad here is not that wide. It's this way. And split down the middle. And the Tikitaka is just about, it's basically like the middle groove of the adapter. And down here, it's not even full, it's like half. So this one's wider on the bottom. This one's wider on the top. You kind of figure it out, but yeah. Yeah, the split in here is really nice. Yeah, and then as this is starting to, I wonder if this is going to be the new thing heat up, because I want this style though. I want this flatter. If it's ergonomic or not, okay, I don't really care. But I want this this style here, because on the DOIO, the split's a little bit different. And here's how it's different. The split here, when you put it through, it's about the dual pad space or the Tikitaka, one of the two. But you can see it's about the middle piece of the adapter apart. Fine. The base down here is dual pad split apart. But this one is one standard large 25 and smalls across all bodies. You have one large and a small. If you like playing with your right, it's going to be small, which no one cares, but that's what that is. But what's different here is this is the, I always forget the Velux and Noir. I forget which is which, but point being is this is more almost up and down. When you look at that one. This is slightly more angled though, but it might be the same. It could be the same. It looks, maybe my eye looks different. I don't know. But yeah, the dual pad being the full metal top and bottom, no pinky, but very, very similar. Both have to have the 23mm keycaps. This is 28s, these are 25s, but you get the point. The home rows here, you have your more home row options. You have a turbo and all that stuff, which I turned the function. I never used turbo. I have the function button. But yeah, all those things. So yeah, I think they did a really good job. I don't have any. The only thing that I would want, if I had like a wish list, I would want like a function button, like the one, the S4. Just add that to here. I think this moved over a little bit and the functions there, because I do use the function button as my switch to web config modes, my restart, my change profile, like all those things. But you don't need to just use hotkeys. It's not a big deal. But outside of that, yeah, plays great. Plays really nice. I'll put these here. So I'm gonna need this in about 30 minutes. I'll put this over here. Mavercade is constantly coming up with nice splits, especially the literal split one. Yes, let's talk about that. So this pad here, I need to see if I can get one of these in. I need to reach out. Where are you? This guy. This is the Keebfighter, Keeb Warrior. What does Keeb mean? Does Keeb mean something? I've never thought about this. I don't use the word Keeb. Maybe I think they're from Canada. From Cape. I can't talk from Canada. I think they're from Canada. Is that a Canadian thing? Let's see, Keeb. Keep is slang term for clipping the word keyboard. I've never heard that in my life. It's commonly used in discussion about mechanical keyboard, especially within enthusiast communities. I should know this. I should know this. I'm adding keeb to my vocabulary from now on. I am a keeb user, right? Is that how you would say it, I guess? I don't know. So where was it? Okay, we were here. Where are you? Let's close all this out. And Zenjuki, let me know how your firmware upgrade went. I'm curious. If you're still watching, let me know how that played out. Go back. Where are you? Right here, this guy. So here's the Keeb Warrior, and this is the full split, like individual one that Mavercade just came out with. I can't see. And when you look at this pad, zoom in a little bit here. I can't zoom in. We'll just open the images this way. You get your 3 different colors, and they are 3D printed, right? You get your different styles. Oh, this is the Y's on top. The up button goes to the bottom. So the other one had on top and bottom, so it's interesting. And this one has that one there. Make sure okay, good. The auto's muted. Can we see this full screen? Does that show up? I'm gonna try to see if that shows up for you all, because I made it full screen. Oh, it did capture. Okay, good, it captured it. But look at that, and it has like it's not an Ethernet. Is that an Ethernet cord? It looks to be like an RJ45, or it's Cat 5. I can't talk. Yeah, and then that update should take you like 5. Like, it's your first time, to take you 5 minutes, but after that, it's literally like 3 minutes. It's super fast to do it, because I keep all the files in the folders. So I just kind of do it fast, but it's really quick to update your controller. It's not, yeah. But yeah, look at that, and the little wrist rest on the bottom. That's kind of funny. And the stand, I think that stand is cool. Like, it has a collapsible, foldable stand. I like that. I really want to try this out. I'm so curious how this plays out. You know, because this pad is so stable, and the metal feels so dense. Whereas this being acrylic, I'm so curious how. And the metal hinge, like, I'm curious what that's going to feel like. And it has the cheap box with the lanyard, little hook on the bottom. Whenever I grab the controls off the shelf that had that little hook, I don't know why I like it so much, but it's really cool. It just, you feel like a kid again, just grab your controller. Trini, shout out to Trini. Happy Sunday, Trini. And I don't know when. Hopefully, I don't want to commit to this, but my thought right now is maybe like Friday nights gaming, where we'll go on Discord, we'll talk in my Discord server. I know I've talked to Trini on Discord before, and anybody that wants to hop in, we just chill, chat, and talk and play. Because a lot of times my wife is watching like murder shows and all that stuff, so that's from like 8 to 10, 8 to 11, whatever that is. So that gives like 2 hours kind of hang out and just kind of like decompress from the day. So everybody wants to play. I don't want to commit to it, because it's going to be like every Friday if we go out somewhere, we're doing something, or I don't want it to be like a committed thing. But yeah, that's something I'm thinking about. But yeah, with hinge 2, there's 2 hinges or 1? Oh, there's 2 hinges. So here's the cord style, which is just the cord. And it's basically free flowing. So you have to put grip tape on the bottom, make it stay in place. You know, is there grip tape on the bottom? They didn't say, did they? I would assume, because Mavercade is pretty good about this. I would assume there's EVA foam on the bottom of each one of these pads. Magnetic backing allowing to attach to phone holders for tilt. Oh, that's cool. So there's magnets inside of here. I definitely gotta reach out and see if I can get one of these. I'm really curious. This stand here is the split. So it's like your flap. And Zen, I know how to do. Okay, good. Okay, I figured you know how to update the firmware, but wasn't sure. You know, I talked to some people. Sometimes I forget like who's like, I know who's who, but you should forget. So I'm like, I don't want to like, you know, or tell or anyone else is watching, right? They hear me and you talk, because I know you know how to do it. And they're like, what are they talking about? How does this work when it comes to updating the firmware? So, yeah, there's more refresh for everybody else on how to do it. And also like the cheat sheet on if you have that pad. And I want to say Mavercade too. I think theirs, is on the GP2040 releases too. So you go GP2040 releases, come here, 0711. I think Mavercade. Are they here? I thought they were. It has to load. So you have to go to the bottom and then you do a search. I forgot about that. Because it has to load. There it is. Boom. Yeah, it's right here. Boom. So here's the firmware for Mavercade also. So if you have one of these pads, you don't have to worry about going to the vendor's website, all that nonsense. Just come here and get it from here. It's always out here. Hot for 2, Mavercade, Dual Pad Zen. Who else is out here? Is Speedy Labs out here? Speedy is not. I'm trying to think who else I know. The Pico is what I use for my DOIOs and my Lofins. Yeah, the flat boxes, the those start pads. Yeah, all that stuff. They're right there. So yeah, so if you're new to all this is where you can find it really fast. You know, again, GP2040 releases, not downloads, because it takes you it takes you to somewhere else. And again, to developers it makes sense, but to everyday people, they're like, we don't know where this is at. We have no, we don't know how to find what we're looking for. Or when people ask me like how to do it, I just tell them do that, because it's a headache to me to have to explain like, okay, like, no, click this, click that, and go here, click there. Like, just click for releases and you're done. But this one I'm curious about. The 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one. There is foam on there. I think there's foam there. What's a video? Can I make it bigger? Look at that. Oh, it's power ports on both sides. Oh, it's a pass-through power port. No, there is no foam. That's plastic. Okay. With the magnets inside, I assume, to stick on there. Does this stick on by magnets? Oh, I really want to try one of these. I'm so curious what this would be like a huge split too. Oh, you finished it nice. I said that. I'm hoping that fixed your issue, because I've had issues before where I've had this a couple times where a pad, like one of the buttons will stop working. And a lot of times that happens when if I go to web config and do something and I come back, a lot of times, not a lot of times, let me stop saying that, a couple of times, very rare, but it has happened, and I flash nuke it, reload the firmware, and then it just works forever. I've had no issues. But if that happens to anyone else running GB2040, that is not uncommon for one of your buttons or something to just start acting weird. Just flash nuke it, load it, and then one more, here's another thing. Look at, actually, I told you not to boot cell, but here's why it doesn't matter. I had a pad that refused to go into boot cell mode. It was a smaller one. Where's the boot cell in here? Where are you? Where's the boot cell button? It's right here. Okay. I had a pad that refused to go into boot cell mode. And what I did was I held it here, connected to the computer, all those things. And either it worked or it did, I don't remember. But there's a certain combination of keys I had to hold down, and then that made it go into the mode. And then once I flash nuked it that way, load the firmware that way, that was like a full like wipe. So if you guys ever have something that's like refusing to do what you want it to do, and shout out to my 3D printed skills. I have a GED in 3D printing. My heating, anyway, stuff's coming apart. Like, these are good, but the base of the ground layer, anyway, I'm telling you guys too much. But yeah, that like fully let me get to the lower level to wipe it and reset it. But yeah, but that's very rare. Usually I just go to web config, boot cell, do what I gotta do, reboot it, I'm done. Yeah, I never use the boot cell button. It's very rare that I use that. Speedy, shout out to Speedy Potato, shout out to Speedy Labs. Due to the opticals on the Lightfox, there are some extra tweaks that I need to do on my side that aren't supported on. Oh, gotcha. Oh, so the switch. There's extra tweaks I need to do on my side that aren't supported on stock G24C. That's the main blocker. The one. Okay. Nice. That's good to know. But yeah, shout out to Speedy and the team. Where's my Lightfox? Where's that? Yeah, shout out to Speedy Labs and the Lightfox. This, and you know what's funny? When you look at it on the shelf, it's medium, right? So you look at it, it's pretty wide. So it's almost as wide as this. Yeah, it's not small by any means, because the smalls are about that big. It's definitely in your wide, but it's not tall, right? So it's not large. To me is like a large rectangle slab, so to speak. Whether it's this shape or tall, right? The mediums for me are the wides, like shorter base but wide. But yeah, it's funny when you look at this on the shelf, it looks small, then I grab it. I always remember like how dense and like solid this feels with the grip on the bottom, the metal aluminum going around it. The top. Yeah, shout out to Speed Labs and the team. Yeah, good job. And again, here's the switches on top, just like this pad, just like the dual pad. I have grabbed this off the shelf, just pulling it. You know, it's staying like this, so I just grab it and I flick these by accident. So with this pad, with the dual pad, A16, A14, if you ever realize like, why am I nothing working, or why is it right stick instead of left stick, all the blah blah blahs, you hit one of these switches, or why is this not working, you hit one of these switches. Don't freak out, right? They're all run the same firmware, so they're all stable, but it's more likely that's what you did. Myself has done this. I've done it live on stream. One day I was on stream and I wiped the dual pad 3 times. I was like, what is wrong with this stupid thing? And then I look at the switch. I'm like, oh, I flicked the switch with my hand. There you go, right? But yeah, but that makes complete sense, Speedy. Like you said, why you're coming to the source to get it. Yeah, and then when you get your Mavercade, you also get this inside. This is their instructions. Okay, one thing, Speedy, and this might help you too. I'm starting to get on the fence about QR codes for instructions from a vendor. And this is probably dumb. Here's where I'm going with this. Oh, it says say GP4CE dot. Okay, the dot is the dot in here is not that clear, so I didn't really see the period. So there's a website. Is that a website? Let's try it. Let's see something. And I'll explain why I'm saying this in a second. -CE. Okay, good. So this goes here. Where's firmware? I see this is very firmware. Yeah, I see what they're wanting to do here. They need releases on this page. Oh, it's on top. Okay, here's what I would tell that team. And I've gone to Discord, I talked to them. They're really nice, sharp people. But also my day job, I work in enterprise, right? So I work with developers and business and all the things. Here's what I would recommend to help this site. Everything is written very well for a developer. Everything's very well for a customer. The one thing is, what about downloads? See right there, downloads, releases. I don't know who made this. I wonder if I can help just fix this, because it's probably on, I wonder where this is hosted at. But anyway, it does say new version right here up top. Get this, but it's smaller and it doesn't stand out to the folks that have no clue, right? It's just completely honest. You guys are watching me. You're watching a controller channel, so all of us know what we're talking about here, right? And a gaming channel, we all know. But the random people, I get so many random comments from people that will buy these and like ask me just questions that to any of us would seem incompetent, but they're new. They just want to play, right? It's called, I'm a dad. Like some days I don't want to like read instructions. I just want to play, turn on and play. And I have problems, like I'll use something else, right? So that's how they feel. So with that said, I think a button on the top next to documentation or next to downloads just saying firmware, right? Or even firmware releases, like whatever word needs to be, put it right there. What about this GitHub button? Yeah, see, that goes somewhere else too. But that would help folks that have no clue. I don't know, just my 2 cents. All right, so back to what I was talking about. So the QR codes. The QR code thing, when you scan these, in the world we live in today, you start to feel a little iffy, like, oh, where am I going? Like, should I scan? Is it going to take me to some, I hate to say North Koreans, right? Because I feel like I'm picking people out, but I'm in the States. Our media is very biased against everyone, right? So, you don't know where you're going. So having the address clearly stated, okay, you're going to go to this address, here's a QR code. I think that kind of helps everyone looking. So, but yeah, I scanned it. It took me to the website. So I'm a little late to try to figure out if it's safe or not, because I already scanned it, but you get the point. But yeah, it's nice it came with it, so that's all cool. And the cord is a braided cord, an angle cord out the box. So yeah, all that stuff. I fixed it nice. Ultra is fixed nice. I think the problem was last time I put the wrong one. I put the normal. Yep. I put the normal Halfway 2 update instead of the M Ultra update. Shut up, the suck. Making scrub moves. And again, that goes back to this point I was making right here. When you come in here, if you have a Halfway 2, there are 4 versions now because the market has grown. And we all know Hot, right? Like Hot came out as that company. We're like, what's the controller from China? And now we're all like, oh yeah, Hot. We all know them. Like they're a respected brand. At this point, they have 13 models. And fun fact, I had the new Versus coming. The C16 will be out tomorrow, and the new Versus, I'm either gonna drop it on Friday or next Monday. I'm not sure, but it's alright. I finished editing it last night. But point being is, and you guys don't really want to see that review because Trini. Okay, Trini. I'm not supposed to talk about this yet. If you didn't place your order yet, Trini. Oh wait, the way, first of all, shout out to Code. Happy Sunday, Code. Code's my God. Shout out to Code. We were talking on Friday. Code was kicking my butt in VF5. Hence why I'm going to play VF5 today. Oh, y'all can't see. I'm sorry, y'all can't see. Here's what, before I move on. When you come in here, there are 4 hot firmwares now. And thank you, Rick. This is the one that he put. And rightfully so, because for the past year and a half, 2 years, this is the only one. But now what they did was, where's my Ultra? Now with their newer pads, they're coming with the standard button lights, but the new base lights, just like the dual pads, right? Dual pad was the first one I saw do it. And the Galkeys has it. And this, does the Mavercade have it? I don't remember if Mavercade has it. I think the S4 does, because it has the new function button. I want to say the S4 has the newer base lights. I gotta look. But point being is, hot. Now they have the lights here, and there's no lock switch on the light. But the Ultra has the lights and the lock switch. That's why you need the Ultra button, Ultra firmware. So they're kind of, that's that, right? So when you're looking out here, you don't want the standard, because I wonder if the light switch is, well, I don't wonder, I know. The light switch is turned off in the firmware because you don't have one. So it's off by default. Whereas when you use the Ultra or the, say the Ultra firmware, it knows there's a physical button there, so it gives you the option to activate it. That's what it was. That's what it was, and just that's what it was. I bet that's what it was. Yep. Yep. I bet that's what it was. Trini. Okay, so you ordered the C16 2 days ago. Hope it's worth. Yes. Need a cheap but good quality stick ASAP. He said ASAP. Yes. So I want to talk about the C right now. And Trini's definitely one of the day ones. I want to like. So here's. I can't spoil it, because I'm going to spoil the new feature that no one has been talking about. The feature I figured out on that pad. And no one has talked about. Okay, I'm going to say this, Trini, but hold my coffee, or I don't know the word I'm trying to say. There is a minor flaw for folks with long fingers, or folks that play like this. Should I just tell y'all? We're an hour in. We're about to start playing VF5 in a minute. Because, well, I'll say this before, like, I'm not saying it's bad. Let me make sure I clarify, because I don't want you to order something you don't want. I want you to cancel your order. Don't do that. Let me see. Yeah, my hitbox and R60 both are messing up. Oh, wow. Trini's beating them things up. He's mashing like me. But your hitbox too? Hitbox is, I think it's not a SAMWA button. So how's your SAMWA and your R60? Wow. Trini's out here killing these things. He said, Code, I'm still waiting for my Hot 42 P12 Pro. Nice. Shout out the Code. You're going to like the short travel switches too, Code. Yeah, the P12 Pro with those switches are really nice. And it has like a foam under the keycap, so it's really quiet, and it's like it has a different feel. Because if you want to, you could take off the the shadow hunting, and you could put in the LoFree Specters, the wind, like you can mix and match. You don't need O-rings, because the padding under the keycap is already kind of like an O-ring. And we're gonna talk about. I should grab the P12, but we're gonna talk about. I'll grab it. I'll show you in a second. He said, "No, my fingers are short." Okay, you got short fingers, then you, and again, I guess another point is like your wrists, right? All right, we're gonna do this for. I'm gonna show you right now. Do it for Trent. I couldn't find it. I was like, where'd I put that thing? Okay, so funny fact, I just cleaned up too. Because folks that don't know, when I do the versus video, it's a big mess downstairs. My wife gets really mad. But I finally took everything out of there and cleaned up. Before I show the C's right next to me. Code. Here's the standard P12, right? And just so you kind of know what I'm talking about in a minute here. I'm using these are the Tikitaka Panda V1s, these black and white switches. These are a softer spring, but they're snappy somehow. Like it's a softer force, but super snappy. So if you slide, I don't slide much, but if you do, I mean, it's going to bump, but at least it's like an easier slide. I'll put it that way than standard. But these are actually, if you like soft touch, I want to say, Travis MC put me onto this. Travis MCP, he put in the Discord for a dual pad one day. I was like, what is that? And they're actually really good. I like the ones better than the twos for so far. But here I put O-rings under all my keycaps. See that ring under there? They're like $2 for a pack of 300, something weird like that. I usually put those on, and that just gives me a different feel and all that stuff, right? The point I was making was, with the Pro, come on, nice and slow. Wiggle it, wiggle, 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 come on. Wiggle, 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 come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Oh, the Specters on here. I forgot. I love the Specters on this thing. Yeah, if you have the low-free Specters, they feel so nice in this pad. Anyway, the keycaps on this one, see that white? That's like a foam. It's like a stick-on foam. So it's almost like a built-in O-ring, essentially. So you don't have to mess with that. It gives you that almost like extra short feel. Oh, I put it on sideways. I put it like a dummy. I put, this one's up, this one's sideways. Come off of there. Come off of there. There you go. Got it. Boom. There we go. So yeah, so when you get it in, you'll be fine off the box code. You shouldn't have to make any changes to the P12 once you get it. It has super fast shadow hunting switches. The foam's already in there. Your grip tapes, everything's, you just take out the box, start playing. That's really the goal of the P. I think that's a really good design. But when it comes to the P12 and the P12 Pro, I think you said you got the Pro. You did really good getting the Pro. Good job. And you know what's funny? I didn't put the short travels on the Mavericade. Well, I said I had the Tikitaka Panda V2s. I didn't put the Kailh Sacred Falcons, which are, and like those in the shadow hunting are side by side as my favorite short travels. They're so nice. I'll come back to that. Why I have stock. Okay, Trini. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. I shouldn't be talking about this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Here's what I did. I figured this out. No one's talked about this. First things first is, let me grab an R because you need to see this. So here's the R black, right? Okay. So when I put these two like this, I hope you can see that. Where's my view? I can't see. What do y'all see? Okay. Right. Okay. That's not going to work. Here's the best way to say it. Here's a stand, right? Where's my adapters? The point I'm trying to make is the wrist rest is shorter. Like, just give it away. Just give it away. Right? See this stand here? This is basically the width of an adapter. Okay, so if you have an adapter at home, there you go, like a Brooks. If I put this here, see how this bottom button, I'm dropping everything. Dropping everything. Okay, that's the best. So this button to the base is roughly 2.5 adapters or stands, right, essentially. And this actually sits a little bit higher than the C. So when you get your C, you're gonna notice your up button is slightly lower. Okay, now when you look at the C, it is basically 2 adapters. So and what's also different is, which is fine, but this slopes down. So when you're using it, for me, because my hand is big as this whole thing, right? So I can feel my wrists sloping off the bottom sometimes. It depends if I'm on my lap or the deck. You guys know the point, right? With that, right? So that's like a FYI. Be prepared for that. It's not a big deal. You're going to own it. You're going to be used to it. It's not a big deal. But I just want to make sure you're aware of that. And that's because this new home rows from the X, this is taller. It's taller than your, I can't see, than your standard home row on a hot. See the buttons up here, and like these are basically right next. It's like this screw is right here. That's how high these are. Basically right next to the ring and the button. Right? Can you see it? There you go. You can see that. Whereas on here, look at all that space. It's like the screen. I'm dropping stuff. But you get the point. You see like the spacing there. So since everything's shifted down, this shifted a little bit, and you'll have less wrist rest. Not a big deal. Okay. This is basically an R, like a flat R. Like the U is the U has rings, the V is flat, but they're both T's. The R has rings, the C does not. But here's the hidden secret. Press the button. Right, take this off. Take this off. No one's talking about this. There's rings in there. Okay, y'all see that? Now the rings are not as pronounced as an R. And what do I mean by that? Move this over here. if you have an R, these are standard rings on the dual pad, like Galkis, they're everywhere. These rings are. We'll say they're 2 millimeters. I don't have a ruler in front of me, but imagine the 2 millimeters. For case in point, okay. So 20 millimeter keycaps, 2 millimeter rings. You know, there you go. These are 23 millimeters. These are the same keycaps as the S. So your R had the smaller key. It's like this: the smaller keycaps to the I call them small mediums, but the 20s to 23s, right? But the ring is in there tight. They're clipped to the base, so you can't really. I guess you can't really slide on them. And the height, they're 1/4 off the base. These rings are 1/4 off the base. The button cap is maybe 2/4 off the ring. These are roughly 1/4 and like 2/4, 1/4.5 off the ring. So in theory, this is the R with no pinky. The up button's slightly lower, and since it has a ring, the spacing of the buttons, the way they're spaced out, it's a little bit wider than an S, but almost exactly as wide as an R. And then tomorrow when the review comes out, you'll see I put the artwork for here. I put it on top of the R. You can see it. But there are 3 families now. There's the S family that I've always talked about. The S, the P, the M Lite, the M Ultra, and the X series was that gray area because the X series was like a split S, right? Reason being is you would put the lid on the S on any of those pads, they all lined up. I mean, these buttons here were slightly different, but as far as your directionals and your action buttons, they were the exact same layout as far as the S, the P, the M Lite, the M Ultra, okay? Then you had your T family, the T, the U, the V, I lost my train of thought, and the M, there's 5, excuse me. The T, the U, the V, the M plus. If you take a T lid and put on any of those pads, they're all exactly the same. Right, wide keycaps, wide spacing. That's the T family. So here's your S to T family. Now there's a C family, and I'm kind of cheating because the R is actually the family leader. He came out first, but nope, C gets the credit. So C is the C, the E, the R. They all have the same button space. The R is like slightly wider here, like ever so slight. These 2 buttons are ever so slight than the C, but in use, you're gonna feel like, oh wow, it feels right at home. Come from the R to the C. The only difference you're gonna notice, Trini, is that since the lid is on here, your buttons are gonna feel like shorter traveled because they sit lower, and that's how I prefer to play. Like, I like the rings. Don't get me wrong, but I don't use it's. I hope that makes sense. But you're gonna feel, and it has the wind engine, so it's gonna feel light and snappy. If you put shadow, I should put shadows in here, but I need to spread my switches around. I need to test them. Anyway, if you put shadows in this thing, because it does have a metal base, but everything else is plastic, so it sounds hollow because it doesn't sound hollow at all. It doesn't creak, none of that stuff. But since it has that metal base, the switches are like super snappy. I noticed any pad I've noticed so far with metal on the bottom, like the M Plus, the M Ultra, you put shadow hunting or the Kailh Sakers, the short travels, or the wind engines or the LoFree Specters, they just snap and bounce back because the metal like absorbs the impact. It is a thin layer, so it's not as thick as this. Like the Mavercade metal is really dense. It feels really solid, this one here. But I'm gonna stop there, and we're gonna talk about it more next week. But I know you got it coming, and shout out to Trini. I couldn't hold it back. I had to tell you about it. The other, yeah, that's it. And it's 2 power ports, so all those things. And then just one more thing, because I'm gonna be repeating myself for the next 3 days, so it's fine. When you put your artwork in, you're gonna hear people saying that, oh, when you put the lid on, it bows on the top. Can y'all see that? It bows on the top. Why isn't it flat? It's user error, not the controller. Since it has these new rings, you have to just go one by one, make sure it sits in place. Because the air will make it kind of float and fluff a little bit. Done, right? Now take the lid, and you're like, oh, it's still bowing. Go one by one. It's not hard. You're not breaking anything. Did I get it? You got one by one, and now look, it's flush. Boom, that easy. So we're going to talk about this all next week, but shout out to Trini. Definitely FYI. Let me put this up, and then I'll read the chat here. Give me 2 seconds. But yeah, if you go through any server, any video, no one is talking about that. The C is the first convertible pad they sell. I don't even think they realize. Well, I don't think they realized that. And you can just take it off and play. When I play with the next week, I'm going to play with the rings on or with the artwork installed and the artwork uninstalled. That way I'm playing with rings and no rings to give people a glimpse of both. So let me check the chat. Oh, I need some water. Let me come up here. It says P12. He said, oh, my fingers are short. I got that. My current level is the normal P12. Oh, okay. You have the P12 with wind engines. Yeah, Code, you're going to like the P12 Pro. it's gonna feel quieter, snappier. And you know what's so weird? At first you're gonna be like, why does it feel so like flat? Like when you push the button, like it bottoms out. So like it almost feels not mushy, but because it's not mushy at all, it just feels like it feels like you just tapping your finger like very slightly on the desk. Like, why does it feel so still? But it's that foam and the short travel switches combined together. It's super like snappy. I think you're gonna like that. I think you're gonna like, and it's quieter. The P is, I mean, it's the first, like Hot 42 is in a funny space. Because if you look at the R and you compare it to the dual pad Zen, the R creaks like crazy because it's thin. The Zen does not, because it has a solid wafer in the middle. The R came out in June. The Zen came out in like October. So they took the time to like study this pad and then reinvent it in a similar fashion with the rings. So again, with the P, Hot had the plastic pad out. The P sounded hollow. I mean, it's not hollow, but I mean, if you try to make it sound hollow, you'll hear it. Because when you're playing with it, you don't notice. But if you try, you will, right? The P12, because I was thinking about it, I was like tapping. It was feel like it's super like, you could tell I opened it up, they put more foam inside. It just feels like a better version of the P12 by a long shot. It's a really good build, like really good job. Yeah. So I think you're gonna like it, Coat. Zen, I was thinking about getting the C16 next. Get the C16. Get it. Yep, get it. I wish the C16 didn't slope down, was like flat, but I play with it. I have no problems. I'm just being nitpicky, to be completely honest. I'm being nitpicky. And I would fare to say, this is about, I can't believe it's going to come out of my mouth. The C16 might be Hot 42's best controller yet. It might be their best controller yet. And no, if I'm playing Tekken, the T is better. The M Plus is better. Okay? Don't get it twisted. But the majority of comments I get from people, they want the smaller keycaps, smaller spacing. They're Street Fighter players, so they don't want their fingers this wide playing Street Fighter. They want it like a keyboard. This might be their best because it's so versatile and it has a 2 power ports. So one of these breaks your backup and has a light switch, the lock switch. Like we're gonna talk about all week, but I'm not sure. I asked for a T in the video like this, but the only thing is I like the wrist rest on the T beam like taller, and they can't make it any taller. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about next week. A lot to talk about. But yeah, Zen, if you're looking at the C16 and you're curious, just get it. For the price, get it. Definitely get it. Definitely get it. For the price, definitely get it. My camera's all off here. Cool. Got the P12 and Star 20. Yeah. Oh, Star 2024. Yeah, like last year that P12 came out. I forgot about that. And while you had it, and Code, I'm curious, how's your P12 holding up after a year? What made you get the 12 Pro? Did it die? Did it break? I mean, it's plastic. You drop it. Like, I'm curious. You just wanted to upgrade. I'm curious. Yeah, so Trini said yes, 6. Yeah, the C12, the C16 is really nice. I can't even front. It is. They did a very good job. I use the M Ultra file for updating the C16 as well. Yes, you do, because the C has the base lights and it has the switches. You know, that's how much I need some water. That's how I need to differentiate the firmware. If you have a standard pad with no base lights, they all are universal. Just use the regular Hot firmware. If you have a standard pad with button lights and it has base lights around it, but no physical switches, that's when you want to do the M Lite, because the M Lite has no physical switches. You do the M Lite. If your pad has, they all have button lights. I'm stop saying that. If your pad has base lights, right? So it's the M Lite or M Ultra, and it has physical switches, you want the M Ultra firmware. Boom. Yeah, that's a very good way to say it. Because I'm trying to think. My X-Series is downstairs. I don't remember if there's switches on that pad. If there's not, you would use the M Lite, I guess. I don't remember. I have to look at it. But yes, I hope that explains, because I didn't think about it. So the C, having base lights and physical switches, gets an M Ultra firmware. Yeah. I should have put that in it. I didn't even think about it like that. You're not supposed to rest your wrist on it. Yeah, you're getting carpal tunnel. I know, but it's my controller. I can play how I want to play it, and I rest my wrist. So, well, actually, I do. And on my lap, it kind of sits at a weird, like, anyway, I do what I want. So, but yes. Kunal, shout out to Kunal Mahans. Happy Sunday. You know, Kunal, I was thinking about you. So, wait, pause. So in the videos now, I added a new intro, and I'm going to show y'all this. And I'm curious if anyone's even know. Where's the dropping stuff? Where's my mouse here? Right here. So, So in my intros now, I'm starting, instead of like reading out the specs of all the different stuff, right? I added this. I'm curious what y'all think. Where's it at? Get out the way, Windows. Get out the way, Windows. I can't see. This. I'm just like dropping the specs in here. Like, why sit here and read it out loud? You guys can see it yourself. So the reason I'm bringing this up is I got on ChatGPT and I was like, what is the phrase for like specs? Like, how do you say it? Here is like an overview of this patient, right? So the diagnosis is what it gave me back. It gave me a few words. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with diagnosis. So you'll see specs and diagnosis. That's in there. And then there's another word right there. Key features. Assessment became the word. And my wife and I went through, we were like Googling for like 10 minutes, just like messing around, watching like 90 Day Fiance or something, but figuring it out. And these are the two words you're gonna start seeing in pretty much all the videos coming up from now on, if I can remember to do it. Key feature, the assessment and the diagnosis. And there's another word I added to. Where's the other word? Assessment. Oh, where did I put it? Because there's another one. Because I think it's when I played with it, I called it something. So let me, if I use the wrong medical terms, just let me know. But where's that? Not that one. Where are you? So playing with this pad's mine. No, not there. And I added this too. So if you guys notice, I play Street Fighter first and I play Tekken. In between the two, as soon as I start one of the two, the second game, I put the mods I made. So here's the switches I used, the O-rings I did, the custom artwork, you know, all the things. Oh, I lost. Oh, the wrap up. It's in the wrap up, I think. I think it's in the wrap up. The wrap up. Because there is no pass-through port. Okay, I did. I thought I had another word in there, but anyway, so, you know, drop some medical terms in there. Shout out to Kailh. So we'll see how that works out. I couldn't think of any better words, so we're gonna use those two words for now. But yeah, doing well, doing well. Hope you and the family doing good, Kailh. Yes, definitely doing good, doing good. Trini, yeah, I played. You planned to get the shadow hunting switches, but didn't have enough money on my card. Yeah, that happens. So I have to order them next week. Yeah, it's not a big deal. And it comes with wind engines, right? So out the box, and just to kind of prove the point, I didn't even feel the immediate need to upgrade. And usually, depending on the materials, and I think if you're watching a review, don't let, this is my favorite switch, take over the pad you're about to get, because different switches, like I said, the Tikitaka Panda V2s felt different on this pad than they felt on the Kailh GF16 metal. It just did. Like on here, they felt mushy. At first, I was like, oh, I like this. And then I started losing. I started getting mad. And I was like, oh, something's off. But then when I put them on the other one, I don't lose. So it's just the way they're built. So the white rains in here and the ghost feel fantastic on this pad for me. Actually, the silence were fine too. But you get the point. You get the point. Yeah, so don't marry yourself to a switch. Just kind of find what feels right to the base material and you'll like it. But I think the C and the Shadow are going to feel very nice together. Or the Sakers and the C are going to feel very nice. Or the LoFree Specters, the Wind Engines. Those four, I think, are going to feel really nice on the C. Code, I want to get the P12 Pro for shorter travel switch. Got you. So you got the Pro. Okay. Wait, you bought the Pro for new switches? Well, I guess. Like, well, the switch is $20. The controller's $40. I gotta think about that one, Code. I gotta think about that one. But yeah, but either way, you're gonna like the Pro. It's nice. Yeah, it feels really nice. And you know what? Since you're in the compact form factor, Code, I'm really curious if you would like the S. Or you know what, Code? Actually, since you like the P, because the S, people look at these acrylics and they give them a hard time. Like, this is acrylic. These acrylics, like, they feel really solid. Anyway, and the S and the T are like a sweet spot in my heart because they really kicked off this whole look. But what I was going to say is this: I think you should get a C, Code. Now, if not right now, don't buy it tomorrow. Don't spend your money. But the point is this: that next time you look at a pad, well, it sounds you want compact. So the P and the S. If you want compact, get an S or an M Lite, because the M Lite. These layouts, the P, the M Lite, the S, they're the same layout. They're going to feel, when you open the box, start playing, you're going to feel right at home. But if you want to flex on people, Code, get an M Lite, just because you know you like this play style. There's your compact metal. It feels like, you know, all the things. They have the black and the gold. Or the S is always on sale. The S is, you know, fantastic. But the P, you can't go wrong with the P either. But the C, I can't. The C is, It's a bigger, slightly wider S, and the price isn't that much. It's about the price of a T. So yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore, but yeah. P12 Pro, congratulations, you're gonna like it. Good. Yeah, I like it. Oh, I gotta fire Virtual Fighter in a minute here. I have and used the wind engines, but the shadows are like almost half the size of the wind. Yes, and depending on the pad you're playing on, the shadows feel 10 times better. And again, it's material, and sometimes the wind engines feel better. It just depends what you're playing on. But the shadows, you know, they're really nice. I like those a lot. Okay, nice. Assessment is perfect. Okay, good. Assessment is perfect. Thank you. Because like I said, there were some other words it gave me, and I was like, I don't really like that word. So assessment was the one. Instead of specs, you could say labs, lab values, diagnostic study. I like diagnostic studies. Diagnostic studies. The only catch to diagnostic studies is it's long. So like you see how big the font was, trying to fit in there. I'm gonna write this down because I'm gonna forget. My memory's gonna slip. And like I have kids now, so my memory's shot. All right, let's write that down because I will forget. I'm gonna take this whole comment and post it to myself. I like diagnostic studies. That sounds cool. Shot right here. Boom. Diagnostic studies. What was the other one? Assessment's perfect. Assessment's good. Diagnosis could be used to give your overall thoughts and impressions. At the end. So there's the wrap up. Okay. Oh, no, wait. What's it like living with this controller? So the living with this controller is my diagnosis. There it is. There it is. Living with this controller. It's a diagnosis. Okay. Okay. So I have the unboxing. Dang it, where's the video at? What did I put? Where's my mouse at? So the first unboxing, that's there. So as I'm unboxing, I just lay all the specs out. So the specs is a diagnosis. So I might change that. Or lab values. Maybe we'll put lab values there. Okay, so unboxing. Lab values. We'll go there. That's what I'll do. So that's the lab values. Then the key features are the assessment. Okay, so that's that. And then living with this pad. Where's that here?
In our pass-through port, this pad also comes with 2 switches on the top. The first switch is your lap or your desk and play just like this. And that'll give you a good clue of what this will feel like in person. So what's it like?
Right here. So living with this pad, this I'm going to call, what did I call it? Diagnostic studies. It's going to be long to fit in this little box. That's the problem. See, I'm already filling the box up now. This pad. I'll think about this. I'm going to do this. Diagnostic studies. Or maybe I can just add an extra black card. So I'll have that one there, and then that'll disappear, make another one pop up. Or maybe I'll put it on the right. On the right side. That's what I could do. That's what I could do. I could make that pop on the left. I'll think about it. Okay. Shout out to Kunal. I knew he would know. So okay, I don't know how to save this. How do I save this? Because ChatGPT is only as smart as you tell her to be, right? Oh, y'all can't see what I'm showing, can you? Oh, you can. You can see it. Good. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, let me fire up VF5 here. Okay, because we gotta play. We gotta play. So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna plug this in. Check out the splash screen, the match. Nice. And what I'm going to do is I set these 3 here to be my menu button. Boom. So now I'm going to come here. I'm going to change my input to X input. I'm going to go up, exit, because it's on PlayStation mode right now. Save it. It should reboot in input, X input mode. Boom. X input, Tekken, D drop. Perfect. Okay. So now let's try this out. Actually, I don't think I've streamed. Okay, come here. Now, Ko, can you find me on VF5 on the PS5? I wonder. My next level list needs to be, your next level list needs to be compact and metal that were PS5 without adapter. Metal without an adapter. So you're looking like the Brooks Starfighter. That's way too much. That was like $300. If you catch it on sale, it's good, but $300 is way too much. Metal with an adapter. Ooh, you might have to make a box or something, Code, because I don't know. Maybe the Vitrix. That one works on it. I don't know if that's. I think that's metal. I think the Vitrix leverless. I want to say that might be the one, but it's none of those are compact though. There's really no compact metal. So, Code, you want to get the Booter 5. This. Oh, my booters are on my desk. They're up there. Hold on. So like this. See that white in the top? You would just get a Booter 5. It'll stay compact, but you'll get, you know, that PS5 compatibility out the box. Oh, you know, I've got to play it on PS5. I can't play VF on PC right now because my audio is not set up. Yeah, my audio is not set up. Or if it is it, maybe it is. Let me check here. Maybe it is. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but new controller, the Hyperstick CNC aluminum Hall of Fame. Wait a minute. What is this? Shout out to Kunal. Usually field reporter Code out here dropping new bombs with Kunal on. He's like, hey, we got something new in the market here. Let's see here. Hyper Strike. Oh wait, take it off there. Hyperstrike CNC. Did I spell that right? Did you? No, I did not mean that. I meant what I wrote. Hyperstrike CNC. Quick turn CNC. You design it. We make it. No. This one. Look at that. That looks sharp. I want to try one of these. That looks sharp. And it looks almost. Oh wait! Look how thin that is. Look at that. I don't know about those keycaps. I gotta see the keycaps first. Oh, is that the convex key? The booter on the top by the plug. I like that because it's out the way, but it's on the top. Wow. Can I go through the next picture? I gotta back out. Okay, back out. Is there a play? No, there's no video. I like that, and the spacing looks good too. You know what's so funny? They could have made this split, but I mean, I'm not bothered by it. But I like this. That picture looks really sharp. VF5. Oh, it's not crossplay. Okay, cool. Give me just a second here. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot, actually. Steam input what? Why is this telling me this? Give me a second. I'm trying to move my stuff around here. Because the game fired up by accident. Whoops. Come back. Come back to Brave. There you are. Okay, got it here. Look at that. Oh, it has a little lanyard on the side. That's cool. Is that metal or what's the runs GB2040? Okay, so that's good. Remapping, supports, yes, all the things. Oh, it's Gateron. So Gateron GS20. Subject to change based on availability. I hope I can do both Kailhs and Gaterons, but it kind of is what it is. Hot swappable with other magnetic switches. Oh, it's magnetic. Must be North Pole. Wooting lacquer, Gator jades. Wow. Calibration will need to be redone. Okay, dimensions requires, yeah, the dongle, we know that. Orders are no longer refundable. That makes sense. I want to try one of these. And then, you know, it's right in front of my face, and I missed it. It's a Hall effect. Oh. And look, and this is almost like, it's like a wider Speedy Labs or a wider DOIO hand, hip pad standard. Because it's that medium feel, right? So it's not as tall as a large, but it's wide as a large. And the interesting spacing, look at that. And the lanyard. Now, I'm just learning this word. Is it Gooners? I'm just learning that word. They need to add some Gooner lanyards on here for the juicy folks in the chat. I like that. That is really cool. What do we got here? Can't see. Get out the way. Set the oh, you can set the so this is just like the Vermillo. I would love to compare this to the Vermillo. And because you know what's so funny, the Vermillo, you play on it, the switches, like every time I grab it, I'm like, they feel, they don't feel hard, they don't feel like rocks, they just feel, they don't feel like a spring, they just feel like different. You're like, okay, when I touch, like, it just feels different. But then I played that tournament 2 weeks ago and I was kicking A. I was like, wait a minute. And so every time I use it, I'm like, I don't, you know, I like it. It's just, it's not a T, right? Because when I'm playing Tekken, it's not as wide. And I'm not sure if I played that on Street Fighter. I need to play that Vermillo on Street Fighter. But anyway, but you know, whatever. So it plays really nice, and you're like, you don't even expect it because it doesn't feel, it's like bouncy. It just feels like action, action, action. It's really nice. I wonder how these Gateron Hall effects play. I've got to reach out and see if we can get one of these in. And what's so wild now is with the tariffs, and look at the price point. I'm sure they didn't order like a ton of these. Current orders have been shipped, more in stock. That was day before yesterday. They have more in stock day before yesterday. I need to reach out to them. Hyperstrike, catalog. They have 2? B grade and in stock. What's B grade mean? B, please note these items have minor cosmetic. I'll take a cosmetic imperfection. Anyway, that's fine by me. Just because, I mean, at the end of the day, I can modify it to make it, you know, what I want it to be. And, well, if someone asks for a review, if I'm using a modified pad, it's the same as the stock. I gotta think about that answer. My answer is yes in my head, but I gotta think about that out loud some more. Take control, blah, 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 blah. Premier CNC aluminum body, concave. I'll probably take those keycaps off, because on the Starburst, I took those off. For Tekken, I was like, I can't do this. Full size aux buttons. No little pegs. Oh, they're not trying to, please don't bash Hot 42 with dual pad in the Galaxy. Everybody, I actually like the little pegs. Say what you want, but anyway. But just like Mavercade, the full, shout out to the full size aux buttons. Brady cable, nice. Action, rapid trigger configuration. I won't use that because that's cheating. I respect myself. But no, but I like that. It's GB24s. You can do whatever you want, right? But I do like actuation adjustable and steps. Hot swappable with other magnet switches. And I think Kailh just released one too. I'm supposed to be showing y'all. I forgot the name of it because I'm slipping right now. I want to say Kailh because they put the new ice creams. If you guys like the Tikitaka Panda V1s, Kailh just put out the Taro switches. And shout to can't think Travis. Yeah, Travis, he put me onto these. He's like, have you heard about these? And I was like, what? I clicked on it, I was like, oh wow, these are pretty cool. I didn't even know. He had me beat. He's like code, like, and Kunal like dropping bombs on me, like, oh yeah, you do hear about this? Like, is it this one? No, there's a short one. I can't find, I have the link in my Discord, but I can't find it here for some dumb reason. But anyway, there's two, it's ice cream and taro, and they're 37 force and 44, so like a softer force, like the Tikitaka. But I definitely gotta reach out about this. I'm so curious about this. I like this, and it looks cool. Okay, let me stop. I'm supposed to be playing the game right now. See, oh wait, can I say code? I'm saving I'm saving for the booter 5. Yeah, Code, you'll want the booter 5. That'll fix you right up. VF5 reroll is not... Okay, so I'll put VF5 on here. Canal, customizable action points, and I think the switches can be swapped with... Yes, they can. With other Hall effect magnetic switches, like the Wooting Lecker. Yes, they can. Not sponsored, just always thought this would be the direction of those controllers. It might... You know, I like my Kailhs. And I feel like I'm like married to them. They've been so good to me, but like I said, when I played the Vermilla with the Cherry MX induction, it was shockingly good. It's like you're just like, oh wow, I'm executing like crazy over here. So they both are equivalent to me at this point, because I haven't sat down and dialed it in. Because that's the other thing I would say this. Looking at the ability to dial in, it's very good, right? But here's the caveat: you will have to dial it in, meaning every button. You're going to have to sit down and spend like a couple hours, couple days just dialing in the way you want. Once you have it, you're done. So that's the good thing, you're done. But that's what you're paying for. So, you know, you I don't know if it makes any sense, but for folks that are curious, like when it comes to these type of switches, you do have to, you like for me, I left it on stock, either stock 1, 2, or 3. I forgot which mode it's in. I think it's in stock 2. I don't remember. And I've had no issues. And I can dial each one, but I didn't need to for my play style. I didn't need to like make this one softer, more, you know, all the things that was fine by me. But I do love the fact that you can do it, right? And this may be the new wave. It's like, wow. Wow. What is this? Config app release. Download extract config app to run rap. Oh, so you download their app to configure your controller. And this is, the Vermilla does that too. And it feels a little sketchy when you download it. You're like, but I mean, you bought it, right? So obviously you want to monitor. That's what you bought it for. So you download their software and you do upgrades. That's really good. And personally, I just use an old junky Windows box. That was virus. It doesn't affect my good stuff. So, which I trust, right? They're vendors. They will lose all their business if they're putting some on your stuff. So I don't really trip about it. But I'm just kind of like full transparency in what I did, or what I do whenever a vendor has like custom software, stuff like that. Or I use like a Linux box for certain. You can't do Linux for this, but for certain configuration, I'll use a Linux box. I'm not sure. But wow, I'm really curious about this. I like that. It's like a wide, medium. I like that. And the Hall, really the other thing too is the Hall effect. So I wonder if they have any B grades in, if I can get one of these in. Okay, I'm gonna pull this off of here so I don't forget to look at this before I get done. I'm gonna start shutting everything down. Okay. I'm too chatty. Not spot. Yeah, hotspot magnet is the future. Yeah, I think Canal's on it. Code, I'm not a fan of MX switches on leverless. MX switches are fine for keyboards. Yeah, you know what, Code? Here I'll say about that. The majority of MX switch pads that I've dealt with, the reason I was not having fun was the switches were too tall. They're just flat out too tall. So you get your and they're snappy. They're all the things you want. They're just too tall. The only pad was like the first large pad I ever bought, and I'll show you. This is the Fightbox B1. I got the flat box 3D printed pad. I was like, do I even like leverless? Let me try it out. So I got that, and then I need excuse me, I want a large one, so I got this. And then the next thing was the Hot 42 T16, and here we are today, right? But what makes this one special is look how flush the switches are. They sit just like a T. At the time I didn't know any better, but the way they built this acrylic, they layered it so tall that the switches are not that tall. That was the secret they did, and they didn't even know they did it, because the flaw, like they did good there. The only flaw with this pad is these keycaps, they fly off all the. I can't make it do it right now, but they fly off all. Like, see that one's missing. You'll press it, and it'll just fly off, and these will just fly off. But besides that, you can put I do the piece of paper trick, and I fixed it. You take a tiny piece of paper, put it in the plus sign, and then wedge it on top, and it'll stay for good. But besides, I did a tournament with this when Tekken first came out. This was the controller I took to. Yeah, last January in 2024, this pad went to that tournament because I was leverless now, and yeah, so the B1 is fantastic. But depending on Xbox or PS5, there was some funky things. I mean, I forgot what was going here, but using it, it plays fine, and it has MX, so all things. Yeah. So like the ASI LVL, I like that one a lot. I actually even called an acrylic company and say, hey, could you guys make me an acrylic top? I'll give you the shape, just make it, but make it like thicker, because I want it just like this. I just want it like, I think it was double the height as what I was trying to do. I don't remember, but just like slightly thicker, so that way it sits, you know, 1 or 2, whatever the millimeter is of a T off the base, but same difference, right? And I could put the, leave it the way it was, play like that. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Code. Yep, I know exactly what you mean. But I have to play VF. Can I play it on PC? I gotta play it on PlayStation though. Do you have VF Virtual Fighter on PlayStation, Code? Because I don't want to have to like redo. I don't have a quick. I need to make another OBS scene for when I stream like on my streaming box, not the PS5. Because right now I have to like turn things on, turn things off. It's a bunch of like configurations to do here. Because I can't. I don't remember how I turned the game on. I had it set up too, but I don't remember how I did it. You don't have a PS5. Ah. I have the audio set up, but how do I share the game? How did I do this before? Was it in here? Game video. Game capture. There it is. Capture window. There it is. Where is Virtual Fighter? Found it. Make it that big. Let's see if that does it right there. There we go. Now we can play. Okay, so we're gonna play this on. Is it crossplay yet? If it is, that'd be even better. So I'd rather do it on the PS5. Makes it easier for me. What's wrong button? Let's check. Let's see if it's crossplay, because I can't. I'll make a new scene and we'll. Dang it! I want to play this. Is it crossplay? When it releases in console specifically. Yeah, it says it does. 2 months ago. We are planning to include crossplay. But when? They didn't say. June 5th is Switch. Mid-June. Does a debounce millisecond setting make the device faster? I have never messed with debounce. I need to. Someone asked me about that a long time ago. I need to sit and mess with that, but I have not messed with that yet. No, so I don't know the answer to that. First VF on Nintendo. Okay, I can spend all day looking at this. I don't know, Code. I'm going to, because Code was good. Code was putting in work with the sumo guy on us, and I don't know. Where is here? It's right here. It's not okay, Matt. Shout out to Goat. Happy Sunday, Goat. It's not crossplay yet. Multi-platform, yes, meaning more than one. Okay. Okay. I'll create a room. Normal match, win condition. I forgot what all this means. Number of players, I'll put like 10. I don't really care. I have slots. What's that mean? Ask. I won't do a pass. No, we'll just kind of play. And my name is the Arsenal. The Arsenal. Can y'all see? Like I said, I have it on PS5, but they need to hurry with this crossplay because it makes it so much easier to do it like on crossplay. On PS5 is the way I have it. Okay. Kailh Merlin, shout out to Merlin. Happy Sunday, Merlin. Hope you're having a good Sunday. You're playing with the Mavercade. Shout out to the Mavercade. What's happening there? Your screen's right. Okay, can you find me? What's happening? There we go. Okay, so I just press start. There we go. Boom. Now I suck at this game, but I'm learning though. Actually, you know what's funny? It does kind of help with your Tekken. The way the sidestep and everything works, it's like a different pace. Oh, guys, bring the sumo guy. I knew it too. I knew it. Bring the. I knew it. What do I press to get activated? Oh, there it goes. And what's so crazy? This game is what, 10 years old, 15 years old? The backgrounds look beautiful. The characters look beautiful. I can't wait for VF5 to come out.
Ready, go!
Also, we got a whole block in this game. Okay. I hope they add like a back, because holding block button is very frustrating. Okay, okay. He said Evo's around the corner, excited. Facts, Evo is definitely around the corner. I was saying I gotta start practicing my Street Fighter. Let's see like what we can do there. Okay. Oh, nice. Hold block, hold block, hold block. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do in this game. Oh, I let go. As soon as I let go of block, I got hit by a long combo too. Ah, press the throw button. Stupid thing. Merlin, you doing Street Fighter and Tekken? What games are you playing at Evo? Oh, I can go around you. How do you break throws in this game? Because a goat was throwing me everywhere and I couldn't figure out how to get around it. What did I do? No, stop, dude. Ah, wrong button, wrong button. This game's it's a little floaty, right? Because Virtua Fighter's floaty, but as far as gameplay, it still plays really strong. You're not doing Street Fighter and Fatal Fury. No Tekken this year. Yeah, Tekken is. I saw someone make a video the other day, and they made a really good point. Their point was, look, this is the game they designed to make, and they're not going to change it. And it made me sad, and I'll say why. I go to McDonald's. Can I sell? Sidestep this. You go to a restaurant. Get up. Okay, you gotta wait. you know, you go to Starbucks, they make you a coffee, and they put too much milk in the new coffee they're making. You can easily say, well, this doesn't taste good. But as a vendor, isn't your job to make the customer happy, not to just do what you want to do? Well, this is where we want to make our coffee, so suck it up and deal with it. We're going to put 2 scoops of sugar, and you better like it, right? It's like... And what's so weird is, like, everybody wants to eat your stuff. Well, we're going to lose money, do what we want to do just cause. Well, what happened there? Lag? Hey, Google, internet speed test. Did I drop? It feels very prideful what they're doing on the team, and oh, it's a low. That's a low.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Now he's messing with me. Now he's messing with me. I don't know how to break throws in this game. Oh, I'm pressing 1 once, right? Like Tekken, but it's just Virtua Fighter. What did I do that? Yeah, and Fatal Fury. You know what's so weird about Fatal Fury? Street Fighter, we all know. Street Fighter is killing me now. Even I play Street Fighter. I was like, Street Fighter. I heard someone say this. It says like ping pong, and it can be, right? Just because we're not used to it as Tekken players, I would say. And what's different is the game is fantastic. Like, you cannot deny the fact Street Fighter is just fun. Everything feels, even people that are better than me. I had one guy use Cam just bouncing all over my head. I fought, was it Trini? I think it was you, Merlin, that was beating the mess out of me. Very rude. Okay, come on, bro. You're throwing me out. I can't wait to play the tech. I'm gonna throw you like crazy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but the game is solid. It's stable. I know what to expect when I do something. I get the gist of what's happening with almost every character. Even, well, there's some that are weird, but I get the gist of what the game wants me to do. I understand my limitations and all the different things. I can see it. Whereas Tekken, it feels like Nina, Brian, some characters are just like absurdly overpowered. Your pros, your streamers are telling you, hey, okay, no more throws. I don't know how to get around it. I lost my train of thought. They're telling you, look, we are paying, we compete in your game, right? Make this better. God, can I do like a jump kick? I don't know. They'd be the first ones I listen to because, to be honest, Tekken 7 is the one I got into. I learned Tekken 7 from Main Man Sweet. Right? Him, King J, K-Wiz, Spag, right? Right? And for them to completely disrespect the people that make you money, like, whether you like it or not, we don't come to Tekken for Harada. We just don't. I like Harada, but we come to Tekken for like Main Man, like I said, and the rest of the folks, right? That teach us how to play. So it's like, for not even listening to people that know the game better than you do, because I work on dev teams. There's so many dev teams. People come and go all the time, right? The vision. I would never trust a developer to tell me what someone does with a banking app. What do they know? Right? They're technical people. They don't think like your mom or your aunt, your wife. Like I said, like, remember to GP24 website, like, the releases, the firmware, it's there, but it's not blatantly, it's not dumbed down, right? And it's not obnoxious. You wouldn't know it unless you kind of like, you're like, hey, what do I do here? Because your natural thought is to say download. That's the common moniker for it. I'm probably using the wrong word, but I'm getting my butt kicked here. So with Tekken, it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, you guys, and the thing is, we want to give you our money. We're trying to give you our money. Just let me block. Let me block. Right? Just let me play the game and block, please.
Knockout.
But yeah, I'm Chick Che. And oh, I said about Fed Pure, but I'll say it in a second. You're trending. You're treading on the commodity versus art argument for commodity versus art. Here's my. Let me read the rest you're going to say. Now I'll say what I'm going to say. Now some would argue, a video game is a piece of art. Completely disagree. Okay. Well, I don't completely disagree. Okay, let me finish reading. Some would argue a video game is a piece of art and can't be argued in the same way as a coffee as a commodity. You can't get mad at the artist for choosing to create what he or she wants. Okay, here's my pushback. I got pushback. Wait, are y'all? Oh, we're okay watching them play. Oh, using my character. Nice. He's veteran to higher level 28. Oh, look at that. Here, okay, it's kind of already made. I'm gonna say it again. I hope Shun's gonna be dead in part 6. He's too old. But I hope they bring him, like, some version of him back. I want the same moveset. Look how cool is that? The cold drunken kung fu guy. That's only VF5 can use. But anyway, here's my pushback. Come on.
Round 2. Ready, go.
And I kind of said I'm saying it again this way. You at the end of the day, you're selling, like, the game is a service, right? So you're selling, because we can buy outfits, all this stuff. It's a game, it's a service.
Knockout.
Something like Ghost of Tsushima, those are single player works of art. The wind blows this way, you move this way. Like all little aspects of or Breath of the Wild that I'm very familiar with. You can compare that to another game, but it is definitely what it is and what it's supposed to be. Whereas they have sold and said to us, this is supposed to be a live service experience. Like, we want Tekken to go on for years. That's when you kind of break away from that point. And that's like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is fast food. Fortnite is fast food. You can call it what you want. But at the end of the day, oh man, I like this guy's gameplay. Shout out, is that Snow Bunny? What's his name? That's a cool shine. When you go to McDonald's, they have a place called McCormick's. What was it called? COSMOX. They opened a COSMOX around the corner from my house. Like it was like 5 minutes away. It was like 2 blocks away, something like that. We went. McDonald's is red, yellow, and black. And it's really vibrant. The kids want to go. It's inviting to children. Why did I say no matches? What happened there? No. What happened? Oh, I can't see the top. Whoops. But the color was so ugly. It was just drinks. It was like the kids. The kids were like, "Why want to go there?" They didn't even care to go. So they kind of missed their mark on marketing to make for sale. And I'm probably making a bad point. So I'm like thinking of different things.
Ready, go.
But the bigger point I'm making is Call of Duty, whether you like the game or not, Call of Duty is shooting, fight, right? Like I play DMZ, Building 21. That's all I play in Call of Duty, right? And I know I'm going to get my money's worth. I enjoy it. I like this game. So with Tekken, Street Fighter, like for example, Ghost of Tsushima, you can't go to a tournament and make a living off of that game because it's single player. Well, I guess you could, but it's single player, just for the sake of argument, right? Whereas you're telling me to promote your product and make a living off of it, offering, not telling me, you're offering the chance to, and I can't even block. Right, I'll probably make horrible arguments. Like I'm supposed to be defending myself. This is not a debate argument here I'm making at all. So it's like sort of right. It's live service modeling, right? So it makes it feel bad where it's like, and again, the bigger point is just that I want, and because a lot of people are like, oh, tech people complain too much. The reason everyone's complaining is because Tekken 7 really won us over. Like I can't go back. I can't say anything different. We want to give you our money. I think that's every vendor as a business owner. That's your dream. That your customers want to spend their money with you, right? And when you play the game, a lot of times you feel like you're being cheated. Everything is over. And I play Fang, so people complain all they want, but try fighting Jin in Heat and see what happens. Try fighting Jun with why does a Tekken character have fireballs that shoot across the screen that come out blazingly fast that has no punishment. That's the other part of the game, is where it's like there's no consequences. Like Tekken's about consequences. I can throw a fireball and stand right back up. You can't do anything. You're just supposed to sit there and take it. You know, it's like, okay, this is going to be the identity of your game, fine, but it's bound to the rules you set for the past. I don't know how many years, I haven't played that long, but people have been playing this for 30 years, right? So bound to, oh, that's wrong button. Bound to that. Whereas, like I said, you go to Street Fighter. I don't know about Street Fighter, but I can jump in the game. I get the gist of what it wants me to do, and I can have fun. Like, I don't feel like, even when you guys are beating me, I never feel like I got cheated. I just feel like you're better than me, and it makes me want to get good, you know? And I feel like with Tekken 7, the content creators made everyone want to get good. They were showing you, hey, here's the mechanics of the game. If you wait for this, you can whiff punch it. All the different words you could care less about start becoming part of your psyche, and it was like really fun. They like see your progression. Oh wow, I'm actually beat this guy using my own technique and pro. Oh wow, he's the upside down. Okay, that's cool. Whereas with Tekken 8, you fight Steve. You fight Steve is almost mindless. He's kind of just doing like the same. I forgot the name of the moves. I don't play Steve, but there's a certain stance he goes into after season 2, and now it's just like stands, combo, 90 damage, stands, combo, 90, and you're like, okay, well, just wait for the punch. You wait for it, you prepare for it, but he's moving so fast, or he's smothering you with like jabs and pokes, and everything now is a mid. Everything now is you can't sidestep. It's homing. It's a lot of, and then when you read the notes, what developers are saying, or whoever wrote the notes, I don't know, they wrote saying, added this move because people are sidestepping. That's the game you made. That's the whole point. That's why people don't go to Street Fighter. That's why we come to Tekken, because we want to move out the way. Well, we don't. People should be able to move. Too many people were moving, so we took it out. The key charge, people were charging up, and one character had a problem, so we took it out. It's just I'm rambling. I know, but it's my favorite game, so like I have to give them crap about it, because I want the game to. It looks beautiful. It plays beautiful. It's just. It feels really toned down. And also, it feels funny. Every time you hear them talk about Bandai Namco financially, they're having financial problems. They made some game that was like a game as a service, and nobody really bought it. So you have everyone buying your game, and they just want to have fun. You're not doing it. You see where it's like, and then you go to your conferences. We come to your digital conference, and you tell us, "Hey guys, we heard your complaints that you want to block. It's a fighting game. You wish you could block again or sidestep. We're gonna add it." And then they take it away. They make character strong where they have homing moves you can't get away, and you're like, what the heck? So you can't tell if they're like, you know, I don't want to say spitting in your face, kind of rude, but you get the point, right? They're messing with you or trolling you. Like, what's happening here? And I think everyone complaining is complaining with such good intentions that's why they feel offended. Like, man, like we really like you, just don't care about us. And it makes no sense when we built you. If it wasn't for us committed folks, the casuals don't play the game. They come in, they leave. We're the ones that built your game, so show us some respect. But HMU and Discord, I'll sit in a call with you if you want. I'm gonna help you set up a Tekken 5 DR and Tekken Tag 2 online. I stopped playing Tekken a long time ago myself. Because I was like, I am done. Yeah, it's crazy. All like that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I might have to do that. We'll see. I might have to do that. Because Tekken Tag 2, I have it on PS5 or X. I know I have it on Xbox. I might have it on both, I think. I've never played 5 DR. I've only played 7. I played 3 at an arcade randomly because I've seen it there. That's where I found out about Lei. I've played 5 at I don't know which version of 5. It just said Tekken. I was like, hey, they have Tekken here. I just started mashing around with Lei, Tekken 5, whatever, at the arcade. There's just like a kids. It's like we had these things in Texas where I'm sure they're everywhere, but they'll take like a big warehouse, like a big building, and you have your lunch like a buffet, either a buffet or you do your birthday party for 2 hours, and they'll have games and stuff like Peter Piper. But this is like a big one, and they have like rides and stuff inside, and it's very affordable. But they had Tekken there. I was messing with that for a little bit. It was happy to be Tekken 5. But yeah, I think I'm saying this to say, I hope anyone that sees another Tekken complaint video come at it from the angle of this is someone that loves the product and they want it fixed, and they're sad. And then you'll really start to hear like, oh wow, like the team leads, forget the developers, they're drones, they just do the work, right? The team leads are just dropping, and that's not Harada Nakamura, because I don't know who's leading the team. And I hear this, like, I heard there's multiple teams. They're just doing like such a bad job. It's really bizarre. And I think when they did their show last time, they showed Falcon Ron versus Brian. And it said, here's some of our younger players in the dev team playing. I think they're using them as a target audience. And I hate to say it, but those guys don't know how to play Tekken. They don't know the game they're working on. It's just a job. They're trying to make Soul Calibur, the last Soul Calibur, which no one liked. They're trying to make that or Street Fighter in Tekken. You don't need to. You know, you have a unique game. So yeah, let me stop. And they're really dropping the ball. They're letting the leaders down. And when you look at the end of Tekken 7, when Falcon Round came out and like Leroy came out, that was like precursor to Tekken 8. You could feel it. It's like, oh wow. Like now looking back on it, whoever was doing the dev team leading at that point is the person leading now, and they have no clue what they're doing. They should not be in that position.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Okay, what's going on here? What's wrong with it? I keep wanting to press I keep pressing the guard as mine. Ah, I ducked. I don't know. I'm about to play some Tekken now. I'm getting frustrated. I'm losing so bad here. Well, I'll turn on Tekken right now, actually.
Ready,
Next, I'm supposed to be playing Street Fighter. Yeah, let me turn on Street Fighter. After this, I'll turn on Street Fighter. How do I jump in this game? And Koda's treating me like a pro. He's over here beating the mess out of me after all those abusive meshes I've done in Tekken on him. He's taking full advantage. You are scrubbed. And I've heard that they're thinking about making a Tekken Discord. I think that's a great idea. Because then the content creators can come in there, because it seems like, I'm saying too many things. I heard this also, that they don't speak English very well. So, you gotta hold the block. They don't speak English very well, so watching the videos, they can't always comprehend what we're trying to say, as far as the English speakers, right? Then the other thing I heard was, I think the Discord's really good because if anyone gets inappropriate, they can get moderated and get kicked out. So you have to come in there talking like an adult, with constructive criticism or just, being appropriate, and give good feedback, and they'll help them fix the game. Okay. That was fun. So I'm gonna hop off of here. Oh, one more. Is that a rematch? We'll do one more and I'll hop off and play some Street Fighter thing. Need some food. I'm hungry. This game loads super fast.
ready, go!
Yeah, I know it's old, but wow. How did she hit you? I hope VF6 doesn't have that floaty, I saw that too. Why does it take so long? Am I doing something wrong to get up here? Why does it take so long for me to get up? Nice. Is this game with proper smooth jumping? It's a high-low. Get up. I don't know what he's doing. I can't stand up. Oh, it's a 1-2. Get up. Oh, I can use this move. Get up.
Knockout.
Okay, I don't know what he's doing.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Okay. How did I do that earlier? Can you jump in this game? No, you cannot jump. Oh, that's a triple. Get up. Okay.
Knockout.
Okay. I have no clue. Okay, let's fire the PlayStation. That was fun, Coach. Shout out to Coach. I'm gonna bring him some Street Fighter. Oh, I gotta play Street Fighter. Where's my game? This this skin real quick. We'll load this up. That was fun. That was fun. No space, I couldn't walk. Yeah, that was definitely fun, Coach. Kicking my butt, but I had a good time. Okay, so how do I close this game? Where's my mouse? Oh, wait, go back. And yes. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here. Turn this on. Street Fighter. Let's change this to... Okay, so PC is there. Game audio. I'll change to PC so I know what this is. But that was a good... Actually, that helped me figure out, like... Good, so now I know when I'm doing this one or this one. Look at that. Look at that. Do I need the PC audio? I don't. Does this still work?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
So
yes,
now,
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to take this controller, close this. Take this guy, come here, press all three. Input mode, PS5. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. So again, what I did was, this is run the latest firmware. I activated these three buttons as my menu button, and I'll show y'all that real quick. So if I hold start and connect, here's what I did. So you have a Mavercade now. Here's what I recommend you do. Where is it? Where is it? I know I'm flashing. I apologize. You're getting dizzy. Let's go. 992. Boom. All right. So we're in the web config. What I did, I went to settings. I came down here to boot gamepad. Gamepad, I checked this box first of all. That way I don't need to do anything. I just go to menu and I can just use the regular arrows once I'm in there. Okay, so that's on. I come down here, and what I did was to toggle the menu right here. S1, A1, A2. And if you're not sure, just come here and like just press the buttons. You'll figure out what buttons is what. 21, 22, 23 for me, right? So now, if I'm here, I just press these three, but y'all can't see. Boom, I press these three buttons, now I'm in the menu. I just go up and down, go to input, change to PS5, and I can exit, save it, boom. And now it's going to reboot, and it'll be in PS5 mode. So I come over here. Let's grab a computer. Let's plug this in here. So now I'm going to take this out of the PC, put it in the PS5, and it fires right up. PS5 mode. Activate. Boom, we're in the money. I can't see though. What am I doing here? There it goes. Now I can see. Okay, let me check the chat. As in, am I able to change the middle light's color on my hot and ultra? Yes. You could change each individual color. What you'll do is you'll... Wait, to change the middle lights. If you're asking what I think you are, you want to change each button. Is that what you're asking for? Before Gorg News. Shout out to Gorg News. Happy Sunday. Howdy, is Tekken on sale frequently? Actually, the discs, like the full version's on sale right now. Just bought PS5 Pro, and I'm not sure, should I go with Standard Edition or Tekken? It's too pricey. 70 euros while all Season 1, 2 DLCs and stages. Here's what I saw right now. Only problem, it's the disc, so you can't like just digital play. But, where's it? I had it open. Where's it at? On their official store. You put Tekken 8 Collector's Edition. On their store, it's 150 bucks off. So even if you don't want the gen and all this other stuff, you can sell that to somebody at a locals, right? The ring, all this stuff you don't need, you just get rid of it. But you get the game. It is, again, like my Street Fighter, I got the Collector's Edition for 50 bucks on Woot. So I have to put the disc in every time. It's kind of annoying, but in the end, I got the full thing for 50 bucks. So you get the same thing for Tekken. You don't get DLC 2, but you know, you see where I'm going with this. If you don't play those characters, you don't have to worry about it. But look at that, boom, 50 bucks. Okay, so let me fire up Street Fighter here. Kailh, can you do me a huge favor?
Yes.
Can you ask only for the ibuprofen, please?
All right.
Street Fighter 6.
Taking so long, Street Fighter. Actually, standard is 30 euros now. Oh, nice. There you go. And season 1 and 2 is on sale. Boom. There you go. There you go. Yeah, and I don't know if yeah. So there you go. You scored perfect. There you go. And fun fact, I'm waiting to get. I think I'm going to sell my disc version of Street Fighter. And I want to get the digital because when I turn on the PlayStation, it gets really loud. Like it spins up. Thank you. It spins up really loud, and I'd rather. If y'all want to play in a room, let me know. I'll make a room. Which character am I using right now? I'm using Ryu. Yeah, it spins up loud, so I kind of want the digital. So it just turns on, it plays like Tekken. It plays, and I'm kind of done. So if I could sell the disc for like, I don't know, so we'll say 20 bucks. If the game is, and that's the other thing. I'm sorry, that's the other point I'm making. I'm waiting for, like, you have it on sale right now. I think I'm waiting for Saga to come out because I want to get season 1, 2, and 3 in the game, like a whole package, hopefully on sale when it comes to Street Fighter. There's more content with Street Fighter, so it's going to cost more. I don't want to spend the full price. Okay. So let's see how my Ryu is doing. How's my Ryu doing? I'm so excited to try this Hyper Strike. I hope they have some review units. I really want to try that. He's a new challenger. Okay. Okay, fire up my powers. You know what? What's with this spider guy? Why does everyone kind of play him like this? Oops. At least this guy walks at me. Most people don't. Most spider people, they just kind of stand. There's like a guile. Well, that's me. What was I supposed to do? Okay, Steve combo. Oops, that's me. That was stupid. Ah, he's above me. Nice job. Nice job. Let's see. It's down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, I can cancel that. I didn't know that. He was waiting for that. Jab, jab. Super shield. Oh, you messed that up, didn't you? Okay, this is not his rank, because he's good. Okay, he must be testing, because for a new challenger. So I think he's supposed to be played like a Kailh. I think that's the point of this character. He's like a new guy. Okay, what's he got next? What's he gonna do? Okay. Oh, what was that? I need to charge up my super shield. Ah, press the wrong button. Oh, I was in midair. That was me. It's absolutely stupid. How do you grab me from doing low punch? Wow, he grabbed me on the ground too. He's got good reads. This guy's good. You could do a low punch to stop a throw. I didn't know. I like the fact that he fights though. Most people with this character never fight. They just kind of stand there. I can't do anything. What the heck? There it is. Oh, I did it too early. I knew he was going to do that too. I did how did I hit that? I don't know. Ed is the boxer for Street Fighter. Oh, okay. So he's very turtle-like, okay. He's doing those spider webs too, I've noticed. Block. Why is it lagging now? Oh, wrong button. Get out the way. Okay, charge up. Thank you. That was a low. I should have saw that coming. Wow. This game loads fast. I'll do some food. I'm hungry. I knew that was coming eventually.
Come on,
His kicks or punches. Oh, so he's a lot like Steve. His kicks or punches. Okay. That was me. That was absolutely stupid. Ah, what am I doing? Let's play this game. There it is. What? He threw me in midair. I learned to do my level 2 super too. How can you... What am I supposed to do? Just hold back or what? Because if I low punch, he escapes it. I knew it. I knew it. I was stuck in the animation. What the heck? He canceled my superpower. I don't know what to do. If I can sidestep, I can go around him. If I can sidestep, I can move sideways to sweep. I can do something. I can go under him. I can above him. I have to just kind of ping pong and figure out, like, okay, what is happening here? He's going to anti-air me. Whoa, why's it lagging? Where's he at? Can I see my lag? Where's my connection gauge at? Oh, I know there's a throw coming. I knew it too. Ah, try to get out the way. What's the top? Ah. Rollback frames 1. Ping 57. We got good ping. I don't know why it's giving me like weird delays. Oh, what did I do? Okay. He's out of my league. I can't even think right. I need to like warm up. I can't even think about what he's doing. He's like way out of my league. That was a good warm-up. It's a good Street Fighter warm-up there.
A new challenger. Let us begin. An honor to be shown.
I don't know if agoraphobic news are still out there. I'm wondering, what's your level of Tekken experience? I'm curious. Like what your Tekken 7 rank was. Oh, wrong button. What is that? Interesting gameplay, this guy. Very interesting gameplay. How's that a punish? How's he hitting me low if I'm doing my super shield? What? Ah! I held back.
Very good indeed. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, I can't do anything with that. that was me. I shouldn't have held block. He's turtling too. I can't go under his highs like Tikitaka could have. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. He's a zoner. Okay. Yeah, I can see he's kind of like staying in his own place, which is fine. I need to switch back to Ken. I do need to go back to Ken. Ken, I like Rai's fireball thing. That's really cool. Wrong button. What's wrong button? Where's my? Is it this? It's that. I need to start executing that more probably. I couldn't get out of the animation. What is that? Oh my god. Interesting. Come on, come on, come on. That's true. Come on. Ah. What am I supposed to do? Am I pressed the wrong button or something? What's happening? Okay, that was my fault. That was absolutely stupid. That was absolutely stupid. I can't do anything. I can't low punch. That was stupid on your part. Nope. Saw that a mile away. This game loads really fast. That was me. Ah, I was midair. What the heck? What the heck? How did that reach me? Yeah, I need to learn. I think I'm just too generalized. I need to learn. Okay. What is the point of this stupid, like, baby fireball thing he does? 'Cause it does absolutely nothing. Like that. That's a waste of my moves. Is that a mid? Okay. That was me. It's okay. Yeah, hopefully. Get that fan pretty actually. Oh, the throw didn't catch. How am I supposed to do this? Let's see. There you go. So I'm at level 3. I think I'm at max level. Okay, and he's dead. He's not dead. Okay, now he's dead. Interesting, this guy. Oh, he's a new challenger too. He's just like me. What's the wrong button? He's got a flow chart. I missed. Come on, do the uppercut. There it is. Okay. 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 We're flowcharting now. Ah, wrong button. Oh, I can go through that. I can go through that with my whip kick. There it is. Okay, I don't know if that did a lot of damage, but I'll take it. Oh wow, that I don't know how that caught him, but it did. I should go back to Dawson. I've been really thinking about Dawson a lot lately. I think he's really... Well, I just don't want to troll people, because that's what I have to do. I have to troll to win, but I think he's really cool. Ah, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Well. Who missed? What the heck? What? Oh, he grabbed me first, I guess? I don't know what that was. Interesting. Interesting. I should space that better. That was stupid. That was absolutely stupid. Ah, get your... Boom. Get back. Get back. Space. 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 Boom. Do it. I know you're gonna do it. There it is. I was like, you're gonna do it. Oh, what? You can't go through that with the uppercut. Okay. Uppercuts does not beat that, okay? Learning. That's a combo, okay. Oh, so I can go through that. I can go through that move. Good God. Let's see if I can try this straight kick.
Is that it then? Round 2. Fight.
Ah, he didn't do it. I thought he was gonna do it right that moment. I was gonna go through it. So if I space him out, do I not need to worry about that? I just... Okay. Ah, wrong button. Why'd I do that? Oh, he fell for it. Wow. There it is. Whoa, what was that? It's like a double animation. There it is. Okay, I should have been more patient. I can do a low and be more patient. How long is this combo?
Meaningless efforts. To action.
Am I dead? That was half my life. What the? They have moves like that in Street Fighter? Oh my god. That was me. That was me too. His combos are long. I use it a lot more now. These combos are so long though. How did they not grab him? Charge. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, let go. I let go at the last second. What the heck is that? Huh. I don't like unblockables in fighting games. I don't like unblockables. Is it a throw? Like a command throw or something? Super shield recharge. I ducked. Now I'm stuck in combo. He grabs me. What is that? I feel like I'm forced to spam in this game because I don't. Okay, what character? Maybe I should go back to Dawson. I need to switch characters. GG's, friend. GG's. Thank you for the practice. That was fun. I wish I could just switch characters now. Oh, I dropped the Ivy Pro. I dropped that thing. So here's Ken. Ken is one of my favorites. I like the pace of Ken.
A new challenger. Let us begin. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one.
Stay down. I'm silver? Okay, I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, Ken has a different pace. I kind of like it. I just need to learn how to use that thing. Isn't it? I forgot. Was it low kick or low punch? I think it was low kick. Like down kick. I think it was low kick super shield. No. Is it medium? No. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. I was using my low, so weird elbow thing. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I ducked. Oh wow, look at that. So I'll start raining. Oh, you can't go through that. Just block it. What's with that animation? So you can't stop that. I ducked. Got him. Perfect timing too. How do I switch profiles on my hover? Perfect. Okay, here's what you want to do. You want to go to pin mapping first. Anywhere you see turbo, change that to function. Then you, like your profiles, anywhere you see turbo, change the function, right? That's step number 1. Next thing you want to do is set. So once that's done, go to settings, right? Now, in settings, the last option on the left, I think is hotkey, something like that. I think that's what this is called. What you want to do now is set a hotkey for function on the bottom. Right? Go to the bottom of the list. Do button 1, button 2, button 3, right? And then you want it to be function. So check the checkbox for function. And you're going to do function 1, function 2, function button 1, function button 2, function button 3. What's going to happen next is you're going to set the action to, I should have charged my little thing. That's me. So, okay, so you have function checkbox on the very bottom 3, button 1, 2, and 3. This is button 1, button 2, button 3. Button 3 is reboot your controller, right? Button 1 is previous profile. Button 2 is next profile. So then what you're going to do is you're going to hold the turbo button and just press button 2 and 3. You'll switch profiles on the fly. And that's how I have it on all my pads. And that way I don't like go into settings, mess with that nonsense. I just do it. That's me. Ah, this wrong button. He could throw me midair. What the heck? Ah, I think it's gonna be the other side. I tried to get out the way, but it's too late. Yeah, so your function button 1, 2, 3. You'll hold this, and these two will be your change profile buttons on the bottom. These two right here, you'll do these two when you hold turbo. And that way you actually do something with turbo buttons. That turbo is worthless, right? Yeah, no, I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you were able to get that set up, because that's going to be in my next how-to video that's coming up soon, too. I'm going to start recording those in chunks, because I was trying to like figure out the whole script. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to do them in chunks, and then they'll release as like different units. Because the other thing you want to do is turn your splash screen. There's all these little tricks and things I do that I can just share out. Oh god, it took me in a tornado. There it is. Oh wow, look at that. That was an accident. I did a move. That's cool. I did a down kick, down mediums fire, like spinning kick. Shuriken Hadouken, spin start no. What's the word for that kick? That was cool. Oh, he didn't do it. I was gonna jump. Thank you. Saw that too. I saw that. That's a plain day. Wait a second, did he? Ah! Got him. Ooh, he went through that. What the heck? How's he grab me so fast? Got him. Good old-fashioned cheap jabs, right? that work for you, Zinjuki? How'd that turn out? Oh, missed. Nope. Oh, I can't go through those. This is so much more relaxing compared to Tekken, I'll be completely honest though. Like, you just go inside to kind of figure things out. Just like that. There you go. I just put all the control. I have one in the shop. I'll grab one at the shop and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, you quit. Okay. Here's what I did. For example, here's an S, right? So on this S, if I plug this in here, everything boots up. It's going to do what it does. The turbo button is right here on this pad. So I changed that to function. So now when I hold the function down, button 1 and 2, see how I'll swap in profiles? So I can go backwards or forwards in profiles. I just go right like that. And this button here is my reboot. Reason being, I can hold start and press this button right here. And now I'm in web config. I don't have to like mess, like I don't have to hold start and fiddle around, like hold the cable and press this button to like plug it in. None of that nonsense. I just hold turbo start, button 3, boom. 1, 2, switch profiles, done. So, yep. So there's no way to switch the profiles with going on the computer first to add what you were talking about. Is there a way? Let me. Here's my answer to that. If you don't set up on the computer first, there are no profiles. And here's what I mean. So I'm in here, right? So I'm gonna hold this, we'll go here. So I'm in web config mode, right? I held start, plug this in, I'm in web config mode. Now on the PC, when you first set up your controller under pin mapping, there is no profile. It's just like one profile. So I usually call that one home. So I know that was the original. I'll make one for Tekken and then Street Fighter and then stock. I activate all 4. And that way I leave the 4th one alone, but I change the first 3. And usually I'm always in Tekken mode or Street Fighter mode, but you get the point. So now when I come down here, this is not a hot 42, but usually you'll see turbo. So I'll turn it off and put function and it plays it. Is there a function here? I don't have it on this pad. I need to grab a hot 42. Anyway, once you do that, right, now you set your profiles up. Then you'll go to settings and you'll come to here, gamepad, right? So under profile, you could pick it here, the initial one, which is not a big deal. You don't really need to worry about this. But here's where I do it, right here at the very bottom. I'll zoom in. It changes it alters it. But you can see here, I don't have it. Let me get a hot 42 because this isn't checked. I have this on my gal keys, my dual pads, like every single pad, you name it, Speedy Labs, like all the pads that have a function button have this set up. So this is the one next to me. The S is in front of me, right? So I have my S. I'm going to hold function, start, button 3. Boom, hit reboot. Come back to the PC. I'm going to refresh this. The only reason it's not like that on the Mavercade because this pad doesn't have a turbo button that's in front of me, so I can't set the function that way. So in here, I come to hotkeys and right there in the bottom. So see that the function box is checked. That will not work until you go to pin mapping and turn off turbo right here and put function. Then it'll work. So once you set function to all your profiles, I only have 2 on this one. So boom. I have function button set. I come to settings, hotkeys, and then I just do to check. I usually goes on the bottom. It's like check, check, check. Button 1, button 2, button 3. And then I'll just do previous profile. I'll press P. There it is. This one is next profile, and this is reboot. And that's all I do. Every pad is set up just like this. And I save it. And then that way, like I said, I can just hold the turbo button, which is worthless to me. I don't use it. And I just press button 1 and 2 and it just swaps the profiles instantly. And I can see it on screen because I'll name them. So also when you come in here, make sure you name them right here, so you know what's what. Because they'll be doing, it'll say, is this profile 1, 2, 3? You're not going to remember, right? And why bother wasting your memory? Just nickname them real quick and then you're off to the races. And one more thing. Under display config, oh, this is the old one. I need a pad with the newer firmware. The newer firmware, where's it at? There's checkboxes, and you can turn on the profile checkbox, and that way you can see your profile on screen to know which one you're using right now. Like, there's little tips and tricks like that you can do too. But yep. Okay, so I'm back in. I've got like 30 minutes, right? So we played. Let's go into ranked real quick with Ken. Okay, yeah, we'll do that real quick. Where's my? Hold on. Set the AC. It's hot in here. All right. Let's do a couple rank matches. I don't want to play Tekken real quick. I'm like, I bash the game so much, but it keeps calling. Because I want to like do good. Well, I played the tournament, so I did good with the controller in the tournament. Because I got like 30 minutes. Oh, wait, oops. Oh gosh, she threw me. There it is. Oh, that was me. I should have been more patient. Oh god. Oh, it's a double up. What the? This stupid thing. Can't see, I can't see, I can't see. What the? She could shut that down too. Ah, I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it. There, get out the way. I knew she was gonna do that too. I saw it a mile away. Ah, press the wrong button. 2. Okay. 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 Ah, this. Okay. I have no problems, do I? What is my game plan here? Everyone, and I do it too, but everyone runs in this game, so I get frustrated. I'm like, what does... I can't. I raised my shield. Forgot. I used up all my shields. I forgot. I forgot. How'd I get hit by that? Okay. Wrong button. Okay. I did that before. This helped me with my Fang actually, because I need to work on my Hadoukens with Fang. And player 2 side. I couldn't get out the way. I should have just stood there. All he's doing is walking backwards. Good old Street Fighter. We're definitely going to do a Teach Me Street Fighter session. Now, I found a video that had one combo for Kin. That's really all I need, just one. I need something to execute. It's like my spacing is, I can move around. You know what? I'm about to turn this off, so if I'm going to turn this off, let's play one. Oh, you know what's up? You also want to turn your input history. It's under add-on. It's under display config now. Turn your input history is so nice because when you do something, you're like, is it lag? Is it me? You'll see it. And that's super helpful. Super helpful. Why is this so hazy? Oh god. Oh, I know why. There we go. Is that better? That is much better.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
Here we go. Double jump. Okay, this will be tough. Let's see what we can do.
Round one. Fight.
What's it? 83. What the heck was that? Just trying that intelligent nonsense, aren't you? Got him. What's he gonna do next? He's gonna come out flying, watch. Told you. That was me. Okay. That's an uppercut. He's on a flow. He's definitely doing a flow now. That was me. That was actually stupid. What is that? It's a flying crab in there?
Round three. Fight.
That was me. That was absolutely stupid. Ooh, that was me. Ah, what's wrong? Do your Hadoukens. Do your Hadoukens, please. Wrong button. Ah, I jumped. I jumped the last second I jumped.
Round four. Fight.
That upper kick. The upper kick. As he ends all his flows with upper kick. Okay, I can't press any buttons. It's like Street Fighter, I never feel like this. I never feel with Street Fighter like it's not my turn. Like I know when it's my turn in Street Fighter. This game... You think it's your turn and it's not, and it's super frustrating. There it is.
Final round. Fight.
So that can track you. Okay. Oops, nice. Okay. I missed. That uppercut, he does it every time. I should have downloaded that a long time ago. You can't roll out the way of the kick. Hamster Harpy, interesting name. Why would you run? First match of the day, should stay.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
Non c'è spazio per i dilettanti.
Round 1. Fight.
That was meant to be step back. That I couldn't sidestep. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing now. Saw that too.
Round 2. Fight.
Claudio and Jun got so many buffs this season too. They shoot fireballs, no one else shoot fireballs. Come on, please. And his moves, I don't know. I'm surprised he's in the base roster. He's not very cool. Okay. Okay. That track shoot, okay. Wrong button. Okay. I do need to start learning this character because I'm seeing him more and more. He's someone I never would see. Why is everybody running today? It's so weird. Oh, there you go.
Non c'è spazio per i dilettanti.
Round 1. Fight.
Jump kick to listen. That low is so good. But if you don't know it, you won't expect it. So I know Kazuya's low. I don't really know this character. I'm like, what is he doing? I have to duck, not step back with him. Okay.
Round 2.
When he attacks, duck. What was it? Oh, I'm gonna press that. He's knowledge trapping me like crazy. I pressed back one, not both two. Okay. That tracks you now? How'd I step it 5 times now I'm getting tracked by it? There it is. So he has panic moves. He has his lows that he's poking with. He has his flying fist. Low. No, he's gonna do a low thing. Can't get out the way because it's Tekken 8. Solid. Ah, stupid thing. You can run all you want, friend. Okay. Step that stupid thing. There it is. There it is.
Round 4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's that low. Ugh, there's the other fireball. This is Tekken 8 now. Street Fighter 8's here. And you can't sidewalk it. It tracks you. He flew that way, I went this way. Those are things that we're kind of upset about with the game. Let his heat run out, and now we can have some real fun. Yep. Yep. Stupid. That should not have tracked him, but it does for some reason because it's Tekken 8. The camera moved. There you go. All the backdash. I'll backdash with you, friend. And he runs. Alright, we're about to wrap this up. It's 3:30. Let's do one more and we're done. So next week's probably going to be a longer stream. With the sea out, we got to definitely... It's going to be a big one. Look at that.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1.
Okay, what's he gonna do? Jin. I need Jin practice too. Let's see, 172 Jin. What are you gonna do now? You're in heat for... Why is he still in heat? I have no freaking clue. It's me. That was me all day long. I could've got away from that too. Ducked. I ducked.
Round 2. Fight.
Can't go through that. This is Tekken 8. This. I can't go through that because it's Tekken 8. That was me. That was you. There it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
That goes through my
sir. Yes, sir.
You can't do that either. It's like, what is this? You can stand there all you want, friend. There it is.
Round 4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Set you up with that one.
Sir.
I was waiting for you. I was baiting you so bad with that one. That was not even funny. Let's see what we got here. Ah, it was me. What? Probably sideways. He's still in heat. He's still in heat. You can't do anything. You have to wait for the game to finish. Nope. I ducked. Ooh, he punched. I jump kicked, he punched. Arrival, shout out Arrival. Happy Sunday. About to wrap this up too, you came just in time. It's nice side stuff. That's a low. Nope. Nope. Yep. Saw that a mile away. I set you up. Boom. Just like that. That easy. That easy. Make it look easy. It's 3:30. Who wants one more? Oh, wait, we're still tied up. One more and I'll wrap this up. So I gotta get off of here.
Round 1. Fight.
That was me. Wrong spacing. How's that throw so fast? Nope, I've seen that a mile away. Yep, saw that a mile away. Trying those gen tricks, huh? I ripped the film in the H. Nice, nice. Nice. The DYOs are killing it. It's good to see there. Nope. What? How'd that track me outside? Yeah, that's a stupid thing. Tekken 8 nonsense. There it is. Ah. Okay, he can go through my heat. Douche. And one more. Ah, the throw. Of course, it's a 50-50 in this technique. You're dead. You try to grab me. So far, what's your favorite DOIO?
Round 3. Fight.
Don't run. Wrong button. Don't run. It's gonna make me angry. Ah, Tekken 8 nonsense. You're so lucky. Just like that. Make it look easy. Make it look easy. I've got to get off. If he fights again, I'll do one more set. One more and I'm done. Win or lose. Earlier, I was talking about the lights in between the M Ultra. I finally got it. Got to cut out what I was asking. The color could be changed. Oh, I think you're talking on the base. I think I know what you're talking about on the base. I can plus frames. I didn't know that. I was wondering why people were doing that so much. So if I play Jin with, I need more 3-3s. That's my technique thing. Okay, relax. Relax, friend. Don't try to throw me. I'll get upset. Don't make me upset, friend. Don't make me upset, friend. Okay, the game says I can't grab him. Because the Bible. Oh, that was me. We both grabbed. Of course. Of course. I'm dead. I'm not dead, just Tekken 8. Okay, he's gonna come up and do a flying thing, watch. There it is. You need to do something. He's still in heat. Because this game, Jin, because he's the star of the game, he gets super heat. Okay, that goes through my low. That goes through this. What about this? Nope. He likes that move a lot. I pressed my back step the last second. I can't get away. Get away, because it's Tekken 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, don't try to run. It's Tekken 8, you got a 50-50-50. Okay, what's he gonna do? There it is. Let's finish the setup. If there was HO2HE, the HO8B, if made in HE with Hall effect, am I saying that right? I'm like out of it. I have to cop and would be trim as nice. HO9HE is good as well, but I think the lap play RGB is way better at O2. What the heck is that? I can use that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I could step to his left hand. I have to go Jen's left hand. Like father, like son thing. Oh, I thought I was in heat. And I thought I was not in heat. Okay. Endless wall combos with Jen, right? Alright, let's wrap this up in a bow. This. That was absolutely me. That was super stupid. Okay. So that, what? How does Jin's punch thing go through so much? And super. There it is. Get out of here with that mess. This guy needs to. How do I break this throw? There it is. Nope. There it is. You said Vermillo Halo. I did not. I saw the Vermillo Sarah. I haven't seen the Halo. Oh, I can go through that. I knew I can go through that. Oh, I can go through that too. I didn't know that. Wrong button. Nope. There it is. There it is. Shout out to me. Shout out to me.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I can't wait to play ranked.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Learned that the other day. Beautiful time. Beautiful time. Beautiful time. Beautiful time. Ah, I pressed the button. Because he's Tekken 8, he has these long combos. Why is he still in like super heat? Like, when does it end? When do we get to play Tekken? Not heat. Ugh. What's he do? Nope. Yep. You're dead. 2, 1. There it is. There it is. GG's, my friend. GG's. GG's.
Yes,
Play the horns.
sir.
Play the horns.
Yes, sir.
So that is the Mavercade. I have to stop playing, or I will keep playing for hours and hours and hours. We all know how that goes. But shout out to Mavercade, the Keebfighter. I'm gonna say Warriors. Keebfighter S3. I'm gonna see if they have any Keep Warriors, the new disconnected one. Hopefully, I can get one in for review with the extender kit things. That'd be really cool. Cause I'm also curious about the pricing too, but I'm trying to figure out how that works. But anyway, yeah, man. If you need a full size pad, and it looks wider than what it is in person. In person, it's just more rectangle, but it's very comfortable, very solid. Pinky here on the side, your 2 extra larges in the bottom, your standard layout and the up button here, your home row here. There is a button here to turn this on and off. Just leave it on. I don't think you ever need that button. I put my R3 and L3 here, so you'll need that anyway, no matter what. It has the acrylic right here on both sides. You can put the Velcro on either side for your cable management. Really nice. Yeah, an extra large screen and the really nice wide split. So shout out to the Mavercade team, did a great job. Yeah, I think you'll like this pad. I'm running the white reins on mine in particular. I ordered it with the silence. You can pick whatever switch you want, and the sounds were fine. But yeah, I thought the white reins fit what I was trying to do. So, and the short travel, I should probably try the Saker Falcons. I might try those on here, but either way, that's what I did. So, I hope everyone has a really good weekend and a good week. I will holler at y'all later. Tomorrow is a big review coming tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot to talk about next week. So yeah, can't wait. Talk to y'all later.